the heck? Hello, Queen Ashley. What's going on here? Can you guys, can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Copy. Mic check. Mic check. Mic. Yeah, thumbs up. You can hear me? Oh, thank you very much, John DeNicola, for the thumbs up. I wanted to start out with a moment, a minute or two of dead air. Just want to start it, just so if we can imagine a minute or two of dead air, and then I wanted to. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh boy, hang on a second. Oy vey. Nothing's easy. Wanted to start out for a minute or two to say that my truck's dying. My truck's dying. My phone's dying. And I need all the sympathy and support. Everything's dying in the world. My truck, my phone. I think I saw a plant keel over and die earlier today. And so, yeah, I need all the sympathy and the support from the whole entire world. And don't you people laugh at me, because everything's dying. Everything's dying. So for everything that's dying in the world, people, trucks, phones, for everything that's dying, I need sympathy and support. And I don't know what another word could be, but so fuck you if you're not supporting everything that's dying. And while we're at it, you guys, I just got a Dwight Feeney card, the great Dwight Feeney. I'm sorry, I know everything's dying, but I just got a great Dwight Feeney card, and he was a great Indy Colt. And you're not going to believe this. I got Macchiaccio Ordonores. This is a direct relation to AC. You guys may not know that, but that's his government last name. And so I've been crying about everything dying in the world, but can we concentrate on the cards for a minute? Okay. All right. And speaking of AC and a direct descendant, I got Roberto Alazar, and he is like a 7 or 13th descendant to AC, and he's also a 27th descendant to Rick Crud. So that's pretty funny. And yeah. So my truck's dying. I'm living here all alone. I'm trying to I mean, I just moved here. Like 2 weeks ago. I just moved here and now I'm all alone. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Savvy. Exactly. And I'm remembering what life used to be like. So I haven't even unpacked yet. I still got all the boxes here from when I moved here. I just went into a box and I found some VHS tapes. And they're very special VHS tapes. I got Footloose. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Me and my mom used to watch these together. And we used to make believe that we were the main characters. But can we not forget the most important part is that everything's dying. My truck, my phone, and I don't know what to do. I'm frozen here. I'm frozen in time. I feel like somebody with a icicle freeze gun. I feel like I got shot with a freeze gun because I'm frozen here. And we used to watch Grease together. We used to watch Grease, and me and my mom used to watch that and make believe we were the main characters in that. And my mom, I'm sorry, I keep fucking up. My mom used to work out to this VHS tape, and I used to watch her, and I used to help her. I used to help her with the stretching and not weird stuff. Yeah. And I used to watch this movie, Black Knight, and you guys all know I had to adopt minorityism into my life in order to survive when I was a little younger in the city of Boston. So I used to watch this and I used to make believe that I'm the main character in that and I can slay anybody. I don't care who has what fucking samurai swords. I don't give a fuck. I can slay. And then this goes out to all the guys that I used to be very friendly with. X-Men. I used to be really like wicked friendly with a lot of men back when I was in high school and stuff. And so, yeah, that's that. So I'm thinking, I don't know what you guys think, but should I go to a card shop and see if I can get some money for Roberto Alomar and Marco Liglio, Declio, or Noradez, who, I'm sorry, AC, I didn't mean to dox your last name. And Dwight Feeney was a great NFL gladiator. So, yeah. And shout out. Oh, wow. Oh, this is weird. Shout out to the New England Patriots. My mom went to Foxborough one time and got me a free T-shirt. Otherwise, I wouldn't have clothes. This is weird. Whoa, this is weird. I think this person is coming up to offer condolences to my truck and my phone. And hi, Liz.
Hello.
I'm happy you're laughing because laughing is fun and healthy, and it's almost like mini cardio. And so I haven't been able to read the chat because I'm fucking currently temporarily blinded. But fuck you all if you fucking said anything, and fuck you if Bedtime Clown's here. Somebody fucking block him and ban him and fucking exile him to fucking exiled land. And yeah, so that's
okay.
Here we go to the newsroom, to the lovely at the news desk with the blazer Here we go.
It's
It's
a
up.
cardigan. It's
Back
a
to you,
cardigan.
Liz, in the studio.
Gosh, I never wear blazers anymore. Blazers
Hang
are so
on a
bulky.
minute. Hold on. Liz, the technician behind you is off today. Here, you got to grab this microphone and you got...
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Now, the biggest question of the day is dun, dun, dun. He said there's a card show nearby. Was he throwing us off track or was he trying to lure us in? Huh?
Oh, are you talking about con job?
Con job. Dude, I love names, and that's a great one.
Hey.
Hey, hippie, what's up, man? Oh my God,
And
President Tober
and
is
there's
in the
Tobers.
back. Look at dun 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 dun. How the fuck I ever just got Hail to the Chief in my brain? Don't ask me. Okay, but that's pretty fucking funny. Oh my God. I don't know. You know, I have to emphasize that if it's real, everything and everybody dies. Okay. You know, Liz, you experienced it firsthand. I'm getting emotional because I experienced it firsthand like 35 years ago, you know, at a very young age. At a very young age. My madre. Yeah.
Hello, D. Johns. How are you?
D. Johns is such a sweet, sweet woman. Time out. John Denicola, you almost mistook who for Mike Vrabel? Me? You fucking asshole.
So what was Connie saying on his live? I saw his live earlier. I was out.
So I'm going to paraphrase, okay? And you know, I can only half listen now because of Alzheimer's, dementia, ADHD, and fuck you, Connie. You fucking know worth listening to. He started out with they found a blockage in her food digestion pipe, and that's how come she hasn't been eating it. She's still in the hospital, and I'm still here alone, and a bunch of other medical maladies, but wait a minute, you want to talk about these cards that I'm maybe going to take to a card show because you know.
Oh my gosh.
That's the TLDR, and then there was a Q. Fuck you, you know. Fuck you, big time blonde. I'm blocking you. I'm fucking.
And he brought up the Pokemon cards.
Like, Liz. Like, I don't know what the description is. The only description is like one floor is a cuckoo's nest, insane, crazy person, a silent person going fucking. What? I wasn't just crazy over there. I was talking normally to you. Like, fucking flick of a switch. He went from weird, oddly. I'm sure it's not the first time he's done it, but yeah, wild. And then, and I mean, no disrespect, but everything and everybody dies eventually. The whole planet's going to be gone.
But the psychology of what is to come is true.
Liz,
awful.
Liz, I've only been here 2 weeks, and I've been like 12 days have been alone here, and we didn't get to fulfill our dreams of squatting and not paying rent in another building. And
now, when you put it like that.
He was fighting me over a Squirtle card.
When you put it like that, yeah.
I have to throw a badge and a shield at Mr. JD and Bridgewater State Hospital. Holy smokes, I got some work to do here. It's all you. Back to the studio, Liz. Please speak while I'm distracted.
Well, I just thought I'd come up and say hi.
Hi. And it's the Blessed Lord Sunday, so we had a wonderful sermon from Jamie earlier today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Reverend
Jamie, and he had the Bishop AC at the pulpit with him.
Yeah, well, that's Ebony with a V, not with a B.
Right.
And send your money to Jamie.
Right.
To piss off Connie.
I think I got everybody. If JD and Bridgewater State could make sure I got them, and then I can leave you. Whoa. Oh, I got Ellen up here. Ellen needs a. I don't know who the hell Ellen is. Hopefully, it's a friendly sock because they're getting a badge. They're getting badged and shielded too. And let's scroll all the way up while we're here. No sense. Okay.
I just thought I'd pop up and say hi, Willie.
Well, I appreciate it. I got to tell you, I think it's because of the attention he was not been getting as of late. And I got to tell you, Jamie did a live stream about trash that took itself out. All right.
Uh-huh.
And there was quite a few mentions of Connieisms. We just had a report from what do you call it? Pots Unknown, maybe Serenity Now Towers, maybe another building in Canton, Massachusetts. We just had an update on the life and death situation of the only person on the planet who is going to die sadly and suddenly, and no disrespect to the dead, but everybody dies and what have you. So that's from one newsman to another. Golden Boy reports. Yeah.
Hey, Tonic.
Yeah. Yeah, just fucking wild. Absolutely wild. So, did you happen to catch, you didn't happen to catch AC's, either AC Presents or Authority Check Presents yesterday?
No, I was pretty busy yesterday. What was going on?
Good for you. Oh, no. Hi, Silva.
Hey,
There was a new moo. Oh, it was funny. We didn't even get to Scott. I forgot all about it when Jamie was live because supposedly he said Jamie's going to recondition us after things didn't go well for him. So, but that's here nor there. But I found his call. His name is Entwine, something Etwin. But whatever. Yeah, not. Yeah, make all Willie's cash payments to $ J Denicola. And if that doesn't work, try Hippie Auditor or Ebony Loves Me or Deadpooling 24/7 or whatever. Yeah, it was. I just had to. So you think? What do you think, Liz? That's just the tip of the iceberg. I got a hell of a collection, don't I? Huh? All the greatest hits of the family videos. The only video we watch more so than all these ones here is the one of Brett Bassa flinging it around his bathroom with the. Is
Connie's mother still in the hospital? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, I believe so. Again, you're talking to an elderly friggin' geriatric gang person here, so I might have missed it, but I believe that was what he was.
Is that a new hashtag, geriatric gang worldwide?
Shout out. Yeah, right. I gotta tell you, it's I think now this is probably what 5 to 7 to 10 days since he went live. Maybe it was last weekend, so maybe
I think it was last Friday night.
Yeah. So 7, 8, 9 days, whatever.
Where he was talking about how we didn't even get a week.
Yeah. And I think I think he's lonely from us, from all the interactions and camaraderie and engagements, and I think he's I'm sorry, song just popped into my head. I'm so lonely I could die. Hey, what the hell time is it? I'm trying to do my head right now. It's 1:21 here, so it's probably like 3 in the morning in Kiwi land. Something like that. Shout out Team No Sleep. Team friggin' Insomniacs. But I did. Oh my gosh, Liz, I got 8 hours sleep last night. And I was live this morning and I was an excitable boy. And Beth Meadows told me, you had too much sleep, young man. You need to be more tired.
I don't know what it's like to get 8 hours of sleep. That's just not something that happens to my body.
Once every 1 to 2 to 3 months, that happens to me. And I have been like physically working, like drenched with sweat, like wearing myself down. And
right.
because I was inactive for way, 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 way too long. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's a blessed Sunday. We had a sermon from the Church of the Spit Cup this morning, assisted by the chapel, the shit show chapel. You know.
Oh my God.
Right.
Bridgewater State Hospital says Blues recorded Connie.
Oh yeah, he played it. He played him, and yeah, he played it, and you know what's funny was he played it on Blues Eternal 2, which is his original channel. It's not the Blues Eternal Live, right? And I clicked on it thinking that it was live, and I'm like, where the hell's the live chat? It was just comment only, you know. So he just threw it up as a video. But we have one of the grand dames of the community. She's not a Creole, the grand dame. She's not a Beth Meadows grand dame, but she's running a close third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh. Hello, Silver Diamond.
Third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, or seventh.
Nothing like a morning spit cup. I tell you what, though, Jamie's intro. First of all, he shouted out "Game Over 2." Game Over 2. We miss you. I hope you're living your best life. You know, he'll never hear or see this from me, but he was saying they were talking about how Game Over 2 clipped that, you know, in the beginning when Jamie goes, "Let's go live," and it's got the noise behind it, you know. Game Over 2 made that for him and sent it to him or something. And Jamie's like, wait a minute, did you alter somehow? But when Jamie does that, what's the most annoying noise in the world? You know? and then that thick bass that drops afterwards, it fucks with my computer speakers, you know, which is just internal, built in. But it's like every time I got to turn it down, I'm fucking goddamn you, Jamie. Yeah, but then again, I think that's just another way. Jamie loves to poke every one of us, you know, sarcastically and friendly, in a friendly way. But he likes to get Jamie like.
I haven't talked to Jamie in months and months and months and months.
Oh, well, that's that. You should do something about that. You should reach out and touch somebody.
Well, I have a hard time with that because I left the drama community, and so
all right,
when I do reach out, I get accused of, you didn't leave the drama community. You're still
By the way,
there.
I haven't made communication yet on your request, but it will happen. Absolutely. I just hasn't happened.
Oh yeah. No rush. It's cool.
You know, I'm a man of my word, but
I know.
So I got to tell you too, funniest thing happened this morning. First of all, I was live. Then everybody starts putting in my chat, Jamie's live. So then Jamie's going over somebody who just politely showed themselves to the door, and they no longer exist in our world because Jamie did a State of the Union address. I tried, motherfucker. You're dead to me now. Get in locker 27. You're in the morgue. You're in locker 27 now. So first of all, I'm like, you motherfuckers better go over there and tell Jamie that he violated the code of conduct, you know? And I went, oh, wait a minute. Jamie will ignore those comments. He will read right here. He would talk right over them and act like they never existed, whatever. Then I went up on Jamie's, forgetting to shut down my show. And I had poor yards. I'm just running. This may end any time now because I have poor yards. And then when they say I'm done, I'm done. But I am going to, even though I'm having some, little troubles. I got a vehicle to fix, and I have a phone that's dead and I have to replace. Maybe tomorrow. I've saved at least $35, $45 this month in gas and not going anywhere because my truck's been down. So I am going to, for the very first time, pay StreamYards when this dies, when my free is up with. So we didn't know until an hour of me being up on Jamie's. All of a sudden, he goes, "Willie, are you still live?"
Oops.
And I go over. I didn't realize it until afterwards. I go over. I actually went back up on Jamie's and I said, "Dude, there was an hour's worth of comments. What the fuck's going on over here? He's live on Jamie's and he doesn't even know this is still going. What the fuck? And people are trying to talk to me and I don't even know what's here." So I went up on Jamie's LARPing as the person that he was doing a RIP with the Angels now, not in real life, but theoretically in our community and what have you. And my mic wouldn't work for the first 20 minutes, but I was doing such a good impersonation. The chat figured it out and AC figured it out and they all had a good time. Then my mic worked. And I went, oh, I'm getting a little bit of help here. My son's going to come and sort of kind of rescue me and take me to go get a power cord. And sometime he's even promised sometime in the maybe next day or 2 or 3 to take me to the phone store and get a phone, on and on and on. And so then I says, all right, I got to go. I got to get dressed. I got to wash the tits and naughty bits. And I did clean everything very well, nice from the neck up and what have you. And I put on nice clothes and I came back and blah, 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 and on and on. It was a fun time and everything. And then I've got such selective hearing, not by choice, but, you know, yeah, I know. I'm speaking to the choir here. I'm preaching to the choir.
When you get old.
I'm preaching.
You can't hear, you can't see, you can't.
Yeah. My son called. I look and he says, I'm on my way. And that's when I didn't even say goodbye from the panel at Jamie's. I typed it first. Gotta go. Bye. Thank you all. And then I just dropped. And then I saw my son. And then I went right to the cellular store and I saw it doesn't open till noon. And this was at 10:58 or something like that. And
doesn't open till noon.
Right.
What's wrong with them?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. And then I can only call my son because the phone, the way it's working right now, it won't go above 20% charge. And when you make a call, if you're lucky, you get 10 words in and then it just shuts off. The phone shuts off. So it's
you need a new phone.
Yeah.
Oh, Willie, I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, con job. Tomorrow's the first Dingleberry.
And I paid the only the only 2 things I have to pay on the first of the month are I have a super secret Fire Stick, and I pay for that. And Liz and Silver Diamond, you're going to appreciate that. I had to be reminded. Well, first of all, I get the geriatric pass. Geriatric gang, shout out worldwide. Because Jamie brought it up and said, Willie, monthly dues are due tomorrow.
Well, I joined the over 50 crowd recently.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yay. I don't know.
You know what Silver and I call that? You goddamn youngins.
Yep. You're just a youngin.
Con job tomorrow's first. My son and I are paid for June. Are you?
Yep. Yeah. Well, my mortgage is auto pay. My home insurance is built into my home insurance is built into my taxes.
Why didn't you go out when the dog went?
Et cetera, et cetera. My Wi-Fi internet bill is due on the 15th, so that's cool. So I paid. So Jamie reminded me, which I thought was rather rude because he's never had to remind me. He's always given me until the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, and something pops in my head, and I go, "Oh, I pay $1 every month to Jamie membership. I'm the only member. $1 every month.
I used to be a member, but
yeah, no, this is just a joke. This is just a Cash App fucking grifting joke, you know. Oh, and by the way, everybody knows I've been tight on money lately, so I haven't been able to do my normal pay pig stuff to Jamie. Somebody paid $5 to kick me, and I put in the chat, "Ooh, money, 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 money."
I'm glad I don't play that game on my channel.
I am so glad. I actually said thank you very much.
Money,
right?
Money.
There you go. Now, was that Pink Floyd? No, because Pink Floyd is
no, that's from the 90s.
Huh?
That's from the 90s. That money, 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 money.
Some people got to have it. Oh yeah, that might be from the 80s and Detroit Motown.
When did you turn 50? When was your birthday?
The 12th.
Happy birthday.
May?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I just turned 68 on Friday.
And
I didn't know you were a May baby too.
And by the way, Creole came into my chat this morning and I was like, congratulations, 10-time winner of Silver Diamonds giveaways. And she responds with 2-time winner of Silver Diamonds cash birthday giveaways.
Yeah.
And I said, you literally have the friggin' Cajun horseshoe and planted up your butt.
I have no control over the duck.
Right. I know. Shit. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel.
I
Yeah.
can't control the duck races, so I can't control who wins.
So I
And
thank that person severely for giving that $5 to Jamie, because
she
that's
has
$5.
won-
That's $5
she's
I
won
normally would.
10 times in the last 10 years. So she's averaging a win a year.
Yeah, that's wild. Hey, I did
That's
my one
crazy.
and done. I told you, Silver, when I won, I ain't won nothing. I maybe won the lowest, smallest prize, like like this size of a prize at a carnival or something.
Well,
all right?
you
I
won.
brought these to the studio here because I was thinking of our little con job buddy, and I thought, well, I should play with some friends because I don't have any friends.
Well, you won. You won when the prizes were pretty basic. They were Temu prizes.
Yeah, but still,
Now they're not Temu prizes anymore.
I am still, I'm a bit of a procrastinator in life. I am still going to fire off those spy glasses that have a USB card or whatever that go in them. I'm going to make content out of them one of these. You know what? At the very latest, we got a big get together coming up in January. Yep, I'm going to wear them.
Cool.
Yep. So he's coming to take me to the store to get a cord, right? I completely forget all about the part that he said, I got a bunch of cords here. I'm going to bring them to you. So I go and I clean up the friggin' tits and nits and body bits and fucking, whatever. And I get all dressed up, and then I go back up on Jamie. I go back up on mine. I'm like, look at me. And everybody's like, wow, you clean up nice. I was all dressed up, collared shirt and everything, the whole 9 yards, everything. Oh, and then I called him on Facebook. You can call each other on Messenger. I called him, and I'm there, dude, the store doesn't open till noon. He goes, I told you I was bringing you a bunch of charges. And I didn't have the heart to tell. He's pretty serious. He's a serious young man, all right? He didn't get much of me. He got a little bit of my street smarts. He didn't get any of my humor or comedy. And I said, hey, he walked in the door. I met him out at the driveway or whatever. And I said, I'm fucking demented, and a little bit of friggin' wacky tobacco didn't help this morning, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, yeah, I figured. So that was funny as fuck. That was funny as fuck. So Liz K is a half a century.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm 2 years away from 70.
Right?
70.
You and I both.
Crazy.
Yep. They were talking about age. I think it was in Jamie's at one point in time, because we went off track a lot, but not annoyingly, so that Chicky had to come into chat and go hit play, go to the content, which he's always telling AC, not annoyingly, very comfortably. We went off.
I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah. Well, no, every time.
In a long time, so I don't know.
Every time AC's covering something, and it's an hour video, and Chicky knows it's going to take 3 hours to cover it under normal circumstances. When AC goes way off track with the choo-choo train, she goes into chat, play the video, hit play, back to the content. And if it really pisses her off, she just hops right up on the panel and goes, back
Yeah,
to
I remember that.
Please.
I remember AC going off track all the time.
Yeah. He's great about it. I have no qualms with it. No qualms at all. I was up with AC yesterday morning, and we barely touched on it. Update? No updates. Nothing concrete. And speaking of concrete, if you want to,
are you talking about the gold box?
No, I think. Oh, maybe Nikki's talking to you.
No. Talking to.
No, it's all me LARPing, Nikki. It's all me.
I don't know what you're referring to.
It was a little bit of a let's say relatedly, I was trying to, I don't know how this is going to look. I'm working without my makeup and wardrobe assistance, but it was a little bit of, if you guys can give me some sympathy and if you guys can, I need attention, and I think it was a little bit of that. All right?
Oh, that is so scary.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Bob.
Good news, and got me running over out of breath to make sure you're okay.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Well,
I tried to. Did you like the title? I threw "son" in capital letters because
big update on my personal life.
I threw the "son" in there as a homage to Brett and Conjob because he's a son.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Oh yeah, that's the Connie line. I'm not sorry I took your money and blocked you and fucking doxed you and gave everybody in your family's fucking social security numbers. I'm not sorry.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Who did she block? Who did she block? And
huh?
Who did she block or take the money for? I don't understand.
No, I'm talking about Connie. I think she was referring to Connie. Oh, that's from Cheech and Chong. Well, that's something Connie said a lot too in his life. I'm not sorry I took your money. I'm going to ban and block you, bedtime clown. Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a.
Of course, he's not sorry.
No. The only thing he's sorry about is never becoming an adult, and he's not even hardly sorry about that.
So where's he living now that they kicked him out of the apartment?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. A lot of close suspicions and
speculations.
Speculations and
but nobody knows for sure where he's at.
There's some 50% locations, accuracy 60%, 70%. This is a lot of.
And Ellen is in the hospital, or
supposedly.
Okay.
Supposedly. First of all,
I want to know how many times he's gone. If she's in the hospital, how many times he's gone to the hospital to visit her?
That's a good point because you see, he flips from we didn't get to fulfill our dream of this new place and squatting and not paying rent and we were going to go on vacations and cruises and he will go from that to by the way. Never mind about these Pokemon cards. The hell with the Pokemon cards. Where I live now, it's unbelievable for my scooter. I can drive everywhere. I can scoot. I'm going to join a gang and blah, 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 and on and on.
Scooter gang?
He flipped right over from one subject to the next like a New York second flick of a switch.
He's going to join the scooter gang.
Yeah. Now, Silva, picture this, okay?
Is that a thing?
Silva. Picture this. Your mom squats, right? And you're a very independent, successful Greek woman. And you've worked hard your whole life. You've worked very hard.
You started young as a Musketeer.
Yep. You worked hard your whole life. You fought in the street army in the city of Boston.
Yeah, I remember she was Britney Spears. So she started out as a Musketeer, you guys.
Right. Then you went on to be in the street army in the city of Boston, all right, fighting random N-words, and then you went on to tackling and taking on fucking Irish fucks at the courts, all right, the goddamn Irish fucks. Now you are an independent woman. Now you have a adolescent child with the brain of a 14-year-old is now your adult caregiver in charge of feeding you, your nutrition, your health care, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. How you feeling about that? You feeling pretty good about that? You're going to have a good, healthy diet that's going to help your medical maladies and such and what have you?
Does Connie cook?
I mean, he made Belgian chocolate one time.
I can't imagine him.
He spent $55 to homemade Belgian chocolate, which was a viral rave, and
homemade.
Belgian chocolate. She likes to walk at night. Oh, she was a big night walker. Look, there she is in the chat, Ellen. So I like to walk at night. Nikki's apologizing to Pee Wee Herman. Nikki's throwing all these things. All I remember was Pee Wee Herman. I'm trying to remember.
She's just a regular Eponine. She likes to walk alone at night while everybody's sleeping.
Angel, everything's okay. Everybody coming into chat
while everybody else is sleeping.
Yeah. That's everybody's creepy. Okay. My personal life is okay. I mean, my truck blew a tranny, but easy, my transmission failed on my truck. My truck did not blow a tranny, so that's it. Everybody's happy and healthy and safe. And I apologize. I haven't seen a chat. I haven't looked at any of the chats in forever. Yeah. So supposedly she's in the hospital. They found TLDR. he did say last Friday, his most recent live, that she hasn't been eating. I haven't been able to. The last thing she ate yesterday morning was an English muffin, half a bagel, whatever.
She has eating. She has been eating.
Right.
Because if she's not eating in a hospital, then
no. This was last Friday. I think she had just gone in the hospital that morning. But he said days prior to when she was home being adult caregiving by him.
Then he wasn't beating her.
You could tell the way he's talking. Now, we've all had to take care of an elder, and if you haven't, you know somebody that has, and you know the drill. You gotta step into that mindset. You gotta learn about nutrition. You gotta learn about caring for somebody's body and what have you, and and on and on. He just wasn't giving off the vibe. He just, it's almost like he Googles stuff. And you're like, I swear to God, he's Googled, what are medical maladies? Pancreatic cancer or fucking prostate cancer or whatever. And I swear to God. So he said that she wasn't eating. And then today he started out with, she's got a blockage. She's still there. She's got a blockage. They found a blockage in her food tract. And
I heard that she had a blood clots in her legs and her lungs.
Oh,
that's what he said. I just went, in both places, and she's alive. What's going on? Yeah,
it's like he's just grabbing medical maladies out of the air. And if we're wrong, if we're all wrong, you know what? I started out this in the beginning, Silver.
If we're all wrong, it's his fault that we're all wrong.
I started out in the beginning. I said, hey, everything dies. I started out in the beginning, by the way, saying my pickup truck's dying. And my phone's dying, and fuck you, Bet Clown, and what do you think about these Pokemon cards? What do you think?
Pokemon.
I never understood Pokemon.
And
I don't get it.
Well, he went from LARPing.
As far as I'm concerned, Pokemon, it was just a cute cartoon my kids watched when they were babies.
Right. And it was the viral thing for a minute where people walked around outside like zombies, bouncing into each other with their heads down, looking at their phones. And then it became him playing it illegally online. So you can go
Pokemon?
Yeah.
How do you play Pokemon illegally?
Listen to this. Okay. Silva, when you play Pokemon, you play it real life. You go out in places, which is pretty good. You go to parks, you go to public areas, and you catch Pokemons with your phone, right, electronically. Okay. Now they have it so you can sit on your bed, never leave your house, and do it illegally, and you can do all that stuff without ever moving a muscle other than your fingers to do this on your phone or whatever, right?
Okay, question: how is that enforced?
Yeah, nobody gets out alive. See, that's kind of like what I told Connie when he was talking about something being too hard. I said, little meme, life is hard. After all, it kills you.
I mean, I got to start off with, I've lost a lot of people, and then Liz came up, and I went. You, Liz, very recently, in the grand scheme of life, very recently became a widow, I mean, Come on, give me a fucking break. And what did you do? You crawled, and you crawled, and you crawled, and then you started climbing, and you pulled yourself up, and,
Now I don't need anybody anymore.
Huh?
And now I don't need anybody anymore.
Right.
Good for you. Good for you.
And Liz, you just bettered yourself.
I mean, as it turned out, my son and I didn't even need the federal government. So we're good.
Right.
Nice.
And by the way, I make $24 a month too much on my fucking stupid Social Security to be able to get any government assistance. Riddle me that. Hey, Shiz, I gotta throw. Hang on, Shiz. I'm about to chuck a badge and a shield at you. You're gonna need it. With all the malarky and all the crazies out there, we all need a badge and a shield. I like it better that. We used to have to be like the guy on dodgeball and throw wrenches at everybody, but now we just have a strictly defensive badge and shield to like Captain America, right? That's that. But it just blows my mind. It just absolutely blows my mind. And that character, the Connie, blah, don't mind my brain. It doesn't work. That character that Jamie, I was thinking about Jamie covering a character, and we kept making reference to him being a lot like Connie. And I'll tell you what, this guy's doing all right, though, because he's able to afford alcohol, although he's a disgustingly ugly drunk, and he's got a couch. And he's got a couch. One better than Connie. What did I said it to Jamie. I said, Jamie, what is something everybody's on, pretty much everybody in your life? I have a full-size one and a 2/3 one there and a 2/3 one there, et cetera, et cetera. Jamie said, what's that? I said, motherfucking couch. Connie ain't never had a couch. I mean, Mary, who loved us all.
Goddamn Rotary Club didn't buy him one.
Yeah, yep.
Or any Thanksgiving turkey.
Catholic charities. Catholic charities, Sharon Police fucking Pal League Fund or whatever.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think St. Vincent de Paul has couches in their back rooms. It's Catholic churches. I just don't.
No, they have a place around here.
From St. Vincent de Paul. I don't know what they even have. What do they have?
Liz, they have a place, and it's in it's close to Easton. It's in Easton, Mass.
St. Vincent de Paul societies are charitable organizations that provide food and clothing. Some parishes even provide for certain parishioners, really active parishioners, if they run into unemployment and they need a house payment. I know the parish I grew up in covered a couple of house payments for a parishioner.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
But I belong to a really wealthy parish. It was in a really humble middle-class neighborhood, but
I'm being distracted. I apologize. I'm being distracted. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fox, the one and only Fox.
Hey, Fox.
Hey, I see this worked. Sweet.
Look how he got my attention. Oh, you knew it? Are you new at electronical, technological shit?
No, this is just how I get people's attention when they don't pay attention.
Stop pushing. Just stop pushing.
So what's going on with Silver Diamond? What's going on with Silver Diamond and AC? I heard there's some beef.
They are like.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Silver Diamond and AC peacefully coexist.
Look at that, Liz. You look beautiful. Look at that.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous.
Liz,
did you like go down in age or something? How did you do that?
Fucking guy knocked
Yeah, she hit 50 and just reversed everything.
I guess I stumbled upon a fountain of youth or something. Hello, Queen Ashley.
Hello.
So AC, he's had some harsh words, like harsh words for Copper Fossil over here.
Why? Well, I haven't done anything.
The harshest, and I'm trying to figure out why.
I haven't done a damn thing.
Was this about the Miss Mandy stuff?
I don't know. I've been MIA. I've been missing in action. I've been.
Listen,
Miss Mandy hasn't been around in a couple of months now. I don't know what the hell everybody's freaking out about her because she's doesn't.
I'm freaking out right now. I am freaking out right now. I had someone mention you in my chat the other day.
Mention me?
Listen.
Yes. Yes.
Hey.
Okay,
hey.
What's up?
I wanna say silver diamond, silver diamond. Fake news.
I know.
No, before I forget, I went all the way to fucking search it, Liz.
Yeah.
If you type in my brother's keeper in Easton, Mass, and Easton EASTON abuts Stoughton which abuts Sharon, right? This guy started this organization like 20, 30 years ago. I think he recently passed. My sisters have been volunteering there. Scotto! And they have a warehouse full of furniture. And those two have been to my brother's keeper. I mean, a giant warehouse.
Scotto.
They have gotten some, I can 99.9% guarantee you they have gotten some donations from my brother's keeper. And I mean, it is, if you look at their website, I mean, it's a huge donating kind of place. And
I just donated a bunch of clothes to a homeless shelter yesterday.
I will never donate anything. I only keep things to myself. I hoard them. In fact, my house is full of trash just because of that. I refuse to throw any trash out ever.
I said my
No,
brother's keep.
I've
I
seen,
said,
I've seen your space.
I don't flush my toilet, drain my sink, or drain my bathtub. It's overflowing with dirty water.
can I?
I don't think anybody else should have these things. These are mine.
Time out, real quick. I did not have my brother's keeper out of my mouth 10 seconds, and we have a sock account called My Brother's Queefer.
Who's my brother's keeper? Okay, wait, hold on.
It's a big, giant organization in Eastern Mass that collects like damn near brand new furniture and donates it to people in need, like the squatters that formerly lived at 6 Gayberry Drive, Apartment 1, Sharon, Massachusetts.
6 Gayberry Drive. That's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, for all the newcomers, for all the new people in here, go ahead and give them your news again, Ralph. Your big news, the whole title, the whole reason we're here. Go ahead and relay what's going on here.
Well, for TLDR, I don't, no disrespect to anything that's ever died, like the trillions and trillions of things that have died, but my pickup truck's dying and my phone's dying and I'm all alone. And what do you guys think? How much can I get for these Pokemon cards? How much can I?
Those are some rare Pokemon cards.
And
like $1 million each.
And I've got some VHS tapes for sale.
Don't tell me you're getting into fucking collected cards. You're gonna be just as bad as me here pretty soon.
Yep.
Look at this. This has become a full blown addiction.
And listen, if you want to donate to the fund,
Like,
I need a dollar. A dollar is all I need.
Right here, this is like 100 fucking cards right here. This fucking box alone.
Hang on one second. I got to get back to the news real quick. And my mother's dying, but I found some action figures, and I'm thinking I can take these down to the card shop too.
You definitely can. Yeah. No, you can probably fix that pickup truck today. Obviously, thousands of dollars you're sitting on.
Yeah, look at Queen Ashley. Love my brother's keeper there. Help me with Christmas for the kids. Great organization. Absolutely. And yep. I wouldn't be surprised. I still can't get it out of my head that Connie is spending I think he's up in the couple thousands now on Pokemon cards. Dude, trying to win big. He went live this morning for sympathy and attention, right?
Oh no, I got it. I'll be addressing it tomorrow.
Oh, good. But the part that blew my mind is the flick of the switch from the I've never been alone this many nights in my life. I've never. Hey, you guys want to open some cards live with me right now? I got them here right now. I just bought them. They just got chipped in. What do you think?
So I don't want to end up bogging you down with like how this works.
You did already, and you're going to again. So I get it. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, he is wasting a lot of money. I'm just going to tell you that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to give the TLDR. Tonic gave us a big education recently. In order to play Pokemon cards, you have to be like a fucking semi-professional gambler like Jamie.
No, that's not it at all. Okay, so, like, to play with people, it doesn't cost that much, right? You can build a deck that can play with people and actually be competitive
to win.
To win. But if you want to make money, it's
That's
like
what I mean.
You have to have money to make money in this.
Ding 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 ding. Everything in life.
You can't go like it's not like music, right? Well, I guess music back in the day because music's not like that anymore. The idea used to be that you could go from broke to fucking billionaire if you were just talented enough, if you're just good enough, if you just got seen enough, if you were promoted enough. Yep. That's not how this works. This is literally gambling. This is you're quite literally trying to fight a slot machine, right? For money.
Tonic, this is an adolescent that never grew up and thinks that Pokemon is the same as not paying rent and squatting. He thinks it's come on.
Oh no, Scato! Shit! Oh my god, we were playing cards from like it was like 11 till like 7 in the morning, and we finally had to stop. I was too fucking tired. Dang. But that's the thing. I had fun with friends. Like we all were huddled around the table, and we were all fucking having a great time. Yeah. All he's doing is just opening up pack after pack after pack after pack, hoping that it's going to be a fucking hit.
And he's doing it with the money provided by the state of
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
he's doing it with his mom's fucking disability money. That's what's fucking insane to me. That's fucked up.
Mom's disability money and the extra money he's getting to be a quote-unquote adult caretaker, caregiver, his new job.
Yeah, like when I go buy booster packs, right? I buy about 6 at a time. It's about $40.
Yeah.
But that's my money.
Yeah.
I earn that money. Sucking dick, right? I'm good at it. I'm probably one of the best.
Shut out. Suck it. Dig. I can't afford your echo, but I'm working on it. How am I doing?
Oh
Suck dick.
Dude, it's crazy.
If Connie would just get out there and just suck some fucking dick for this money.
Yeah, I mean, there is a big market for malnourished.
There is a huge market for that.
There is a huge market for malnourished twink fuckboys.
I agree. I heavily agree.
There is.
You know, even with all the fucking hair loss, you know.
Yep.
Even with the newly found bald spots.
The undeveloped in the womb hairline is what he's got. See, I have the normal where you go bald with straight. He's got the bald down the middle and these. That's oof. That's tough.
No. Here, go ahead, bring this up from backstage.
There is a segment of the male population
Lord.
that likes
I'll tell you that In Time Minds guy cannot catch a break.
You know, just like there's men that like their women with extra upholstery.
Who is this?
There are probably men out there that like their boys with no upholstery.
Oh, yeah.
Savvy Bear, you want me to give him a ride to Mass and Cass? Nope.
So, for those that need an explanation, this is Entwined Minds, one of our latest run-intos when it came to the shit show. He's a very flamboyantly gay man.
Oh, and that's RLM. That's Rebecca.
No, that's Binks. That's Binks.
Okay, and the cat. Okay, well,
notice the pickles here.
Pickles, yep. Well,
is that Sadie eating a pickle?
Yeah, that's Sadie eating a pickle, holding a pitchfork, flipping the bird.
I just literally, I'm going to make a big screen later. I found Entwine. Look at his hair coming out of the shower. Just the hair.
Look at that. Look at that shit. But yeah, for you guys that don't know, you watched the latest episode of the shit show. This guy came on, decided to cry. Binks was not having it and used her American tender to the finest degree by booting him. Well, might as well be her. Booting him off of the show. He proceeded to have a just unholy shit fit where he tried to restream the shit show unsuccessfully, so being that they had the DVR on and
Well, first of all, that is a young man whose frontal lobes have not completely developed yet. All right, he is a veteran of RLM.
Man, he probably still has fontanelles.
This little Entwine kid right here bowed down he had a turtleneck on May 29th that is so realistic. The black turtleneck and the brown beads, the necklace with the brown beads. Supposedly that necklace doubles up as something else, but hey, I want to. He's gay. I love gays. I love the gays. Love them. Great people.
But down with the faggots, okay?
He was unbelievable.
Gays are cool though.
Yeah. Liz and Silva, he came up, he got bounced for 5 minutes, and then he came back and acted like a 75-year-old seriously went, okay, we're done with that now. And the chat went like the Jonah Jameson character in Superman. The chat went, You serious? In Spider-Man, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. And then he went to restream. He went to restream AC, who's got the DVR up. So AC and I got to go echo. He was so
this kid's
new.
coming. The kid's bouncing.
He was so new. And he's a veteran of Flow State Powder Dusty Panel. He's a veteran of, but they all must coddle him like a little snowflake that he.
That shit always makes me laugh though. Whenever we get the new guys, whenever we get a new one,
Jack
and they,
huh? Yeah, well, he's probably could be an offspring, although I don't think there are any offspring of
Jack. If you say anything bad to Jack, he just blows up.
But he, so like a week ago, before this whole ordeal, he came on Jamie's and was crying that he got kicked off of a bunch of like Tyler Perry-esque Christians that were trying to run a stream to like 10 people, by the way. And he's just like, I was kicked off because I was gay and they don't like gay people. I'm like, if they don't like gay people, then leave. I'm sorry. The whole like I have to fight against these people that are against it. You're never going to change their mind. Right. You're never going to change their mind with violence. You're never going to change their mind with talking to them, with reasoning with them. These people have already made up their minds.
Right.
And they're not going to change their minds. Their minds have been brainwashed that way for fucking years. It's how they were raised. It's the parents they grew up with. It's the environment they grew up into. That is the person they became.
Can I point out that prior to going live and being unsuccessful, try to restream AC from the beginning because he wanted to show everybody all the
oh, that's just stupidity. That's just unbridled stupidity.
Now, prior to him rage quitting and going live, he came up and down four times, and then he shut down his live, and then he came back and went up and down 4 times. And the final volley was, I'm going to have to go speak to Jamie. He needs to recondition you all. He needs to square you all away. He's going to straighten you out. And we all went, bah! Oh. Binks came up, and her StreamYard name was the Devil. And I says, good afternoon, Miss Devil. And he goes, oh, so Devil. And I went, that's Miss to you. That's Miss Devil.
You don't like that.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, I watched Brett for a year before ever even typing in the chat. You know,
I watched him for about 3 months before I typed.
I watched the shit show for a year before ever typing. I learned the lay of the land. I learned everything. I watched people come and go. I watched, people get put into lockers.
I've also watched people come and go. Mostly come, but I've watched people come and go.
Well, I am not a MAGA. I am not a MAGA. I'm Team Jamie, Team Scotto. And
I'm definitely not a maggot either. Yeah. I refuse to be anything. My little brother is a maggot.
Yikes.
He texts me on my birthday to tell me happy birthday, and I go, thanks, bro. I go, are you still a maggot? And he goes, no, I'm not, but I still support him. And I go, then you're still a maggot.
My 3 older siblings, who we all know affectionately known as my 3 nuns, are unbelievably Roman Catholic religious MAGAs, all because of one issue, abortion. Like, what? And they dare to even ask the question, what do you think about the state of the world? And I go,
where'd Liz go?
Well, your buddy, the reality star's having fun. At least that's happening, Liz dropped. She might have had a phone call, a real life. Mr. Tobers might have said, it's probably because you're talking about the president, and the real president of America is Tobers. He's the president.
Yes.
Yeah, he always has been. No disrespect to Oscar or any other cat out there.
No, you can disrespect Oscar.
That's true. Oscar likes it. He goes, come on, bring it, motherfucker.
Oscar is a fighter. He's
no disrespect to Savvy Bear's Bella cat. No,
Bella is sweet.
Oh, Bella has the most amazing model looks on her. Like, what's that? Like,
just a jerk off.
What's that like?
He hates everybody.
Bella cat is beautiful. I mean, every animal's beautiful.
Sucks.
I gotta kill the fan, or else I can't light my lung dart. Well, that was pretty funny, I tell you. I needed that chuckle. You said you wouldn't reveal our DMs, Fox. I think Scotto might be talking about Deke.
So,
what he's referring to.
hold on, I got something to show you.
Well, Scotto is a loud and proud gay man, so I think he's talking about Scotto, about Fox talking about the Deke.
No, actually, I got one of these cards. It's got Connie's face on it.
Yep, Bella's sitting in the window like, yeah, I am queen shit. Mm-hmm. And rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Check this out. So I got this one right here.
Oh.
Don't pull that up from backstage.
Una memento, yes, sir.
Yeah, so social snub.
Oh my god!
Is he running away with the Pokemon cards from the table?
Like somebody took a bite out of his head.
Is he making a bolt for the doorway?
That's my shitty Photoshop at work. That's my.
Hey, that's better than your originals from 5 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just say that.
But yeah, no, that's him. That's him running away like a little bitch.
Oh my god, that's funny. You fucking guys crack me up. You techno illogical fucking savvy people.
Techno illogical.
Savvy people. Fuck it. That's my word. My word. I made it up. There's a big giant. There's a big, and by the way, all lowercase except for the big capital N, capital O in the middle of it. All right. My word.
I didn't realize at the bottom it says, sorry, this seat's taken. Connie's like, I was going to smell that.
That's awesome.
I was going to smell that.
Fuck. They're on to me.
So we had a meteor. We had a meteor blow up in the center of Cape Cod Bay. You know, Cape Cod is shaped like this. Here's Boston. There's Hippie. Right in the middle of Cape Cod Bay, a meteor blew up yesterday while I was live.
Hey, did you hear those booms that were happening yesterday in Massachusetts?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It was a meteor.
What it was?
It was the meteor breaking the sound barrier and blowing up and falling into Cape Cod Bay because I told Hippie meteors are full of precious metals, which people get $5, $10, $100,000 for meteors like this size, you know. And I was live, Silva, and Zat was up with me. And all of a sudden, boom, and it was during the storm. We had a killer storm yesterday come down straight from the north, come down. And I jumped, and he said, what? And we were just making fun of Jim Cantori screaming thunder snow. I says, I just had thunder snow. I says, literally, it just shook the house.
I just had thunder snow? I just had thunder snow?
Well, we were joking because back 10 years ago, Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel, he was in Marshfield, Mass, reporting at like 2 a.m. Every one of us was watching it live on the Weather Channel. And he's in snow about up to his balls, and all of a sudden you hear boom on the live camera. And he goes, fucking thunder snow in the middle of a huge blizzard in the middle of the winter. So and he got excited about it, and I was like, that's like the 20th time I've heard thunder snow in my life. It's common in the Northeast.
It is fucking ridiculous. All right, well,
Tonic, the meteor that broke up right over the center of Cape Cod Bay. There's all kinds of videos on the news. People shared all their home cameras and garage doors, like, you know, well put together garage doors go vibrating during that couple of second boom that it made. It was wild.
Man. Yeah, they call it a bolide.
Yeah.
All right. Ralph, I'm going to go get some pizza, buddy.
Thanks for coming. And breathing heavy. Also, thanks for coming and breathing heavy. We appreciate it.
From newsman to newsman.
What kind of pizza are you getting?
Pepperoni.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tonic the Fox. Talk.
Ralph and his broken truck.
Bob Mazzulli. Thanks for coming, dude. Oh, Bob's a good man. You know, the only thing I want in life from here on out, very few things. I want a vehicle I can drive to the Florida Keys in so I can get on to Southern Florida, pick up my boy, one of my youngins in Naples, and show him the finer points of embarrassing a child as a almost 70-year-old adult in the Florida Keys drunkenly and what have you. And but I want a beard. I want a beard like Spudley's and a beard like Bob Mazzulli's. It just won't grow any more than hair. Spudley can take his beard and turn it up, and it goes all the way to here. And I know Bob Mazzulli can do that too. And
I've got short little hairs that stick up right here from when I got shaved for my aneurysm
Mm.
2 years ago, and they've only grown that much in 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it weird how we change biologically? Yep. Absolutely.
And everybody was, because a couple of people have asked me if I
Oh, jeez.
thought about cutting my hair, and I'm like, no, it'll never grow back.
You know, right now, Bella Cat is LARPing as Jamie because obviously Savvy had a beautiful photo op. She very probably discreetly, Savvy doesn't do anything wildly like I do. She probably discreetly took out her phone, was going to take a picture of Bella in the window, and Bella looked up and
Saw the camera.
much like Jamie said, "Pay me, bitch," and ran off, you know?
That's what Hawk does when he sees the camera. He doesn't want to have anything to do with that. That's why there's not a lot of pictures
Yep.
of Hawk online, because he won't let me take a picture of him.
Right. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Tonic did not close his goodbye with an echoey goodbye, Queen Ashley. But then again, at least he gives her the, every time he sees her, he gives her the hello, Queen Ashley. He better be careful, because I don't know if you heard it or not, Silva. I'm sure you did, but I went and picked up Queen Ashley at her house, and we had a lovely, fun time together. And now I am the official Kevin Costner in Queen Ashley's life. I'm the chauffeur and bodyguard.
Nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Too
It's too
funny.
bad I live so far away.
Yep. There you go. That's all right. That's all right.
Only 3,000 miles.
Right. Right. Hey, who knows? Maybe, stranger things have happened. I meant to, what was Tonic saying about being better than us, right? There was a little period there that he was talking about something, that he's better than us.
I don't pay attention to everything Tonic talks about.
It reminded me, what are you sorry about, John? No sorries in life. No sorries in life. No sorries in life. Well, it reminded me yesterday, the funniest thing, we were talking about money and wealth and richness and this and that and the other thing. And one thing we were saying was that if we had money, everybody around us would have money, equal amounts. It would just be, and Beth Meadows types in the chat, if I had money, I'd be better than you all. Bob has changed biologically. Bob has changed biologically. My skin has changed. It's crepe now. Not as elastic as it was. Yeah. My big thing is I've
in the stomach a lot.
I've become a little bit of a Jerry Ford. I can't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. Man, when I fall down and go boom, boom, boy, it takes a hell of a lot longer. I beat myself up regularly, not intentionally, but sort of kind of unintentionally. But yeah. Yep. That's pretty funny. I don't know where our friends where's our friend Zach today. I saw him. He said hi to, I think, in my chat, and he said hi in Jamie's chat, and that was about it.
I haven't seen him at all. So
yeah. Yep.
Because I don't go to Jamie's channel.
Yeah.
Anymore.
I thought you bushwatched and lurk once in a while.
I mean, that got boring after a while.
It does. It does.
It gets really boring, especially if they're talking about, especially if they're doing like major drama, and I'm just not interested.
I am totally, in regards to that, I am totally peaks and valleys. Sometimes I'm climbing the mountain on board with the content, and other times I'm like, nope, can't handle it. Cannot handle it.
I have to just quietly
this drunken girl, Justine, Big Mama, who is a piece of work, who Sarah the Artsy Ninja and Short Tisha have been covering her, and she's just a biggin. She's a biggin and a youngin. I want to say maybe around 30 years old. She might be 20, but looks 30. She's got a Tucker Carlson haircut. When it's down, when it's up, it looks like she's
my daughter got a full-blown boy haircut.
Yep.
I was like that when she came over. I was like, "Oh, you decided to go full lesbian, did you?"
And this chick drinks, blares music nonstop. How she hasn't got shut down by YouTube? Blares music, wears skin tight, barely modestly covering the biggin that she is and what have you, and she gets drunk and she pees and poops in the yard.
Gross.
And she yeah, well, she decided to stop drinking and dancing, and then all of a sudden, and I ashamedly will say that Sarah, I tell Sarah all the time, Sarah's a fellow masshole. Sarah, I found because she was following Ernie Shell. Sarah's a female version of me, but she's got better props, better wardrobe, better makeup, better production. All right. Sarah does. She's done an impersonation of Ernie Shell. She's done an impersonation of Justine and what have you. And so I told them, "Oh, you've given me PTSD and what have you." So I ashamedly subscribed to Justine Big Mama's channel, and now she has switched. She's on the brights, I guess. She's not drinking and dancing. I don't know if she stopped drinking or not. And all the prayers go out to her husband, Mike, who works hard and tries to live a good life. And woo, I feel bad for that guy. But now she switched over to yoga. So she's a biggin, and so she lays down on the couch and picks a leg up in the air and an arm up in the air. And she's it is a gorgeous day today after yesterday's torrential rains and winds. And yeah. And but I will tell you, I woke up this morning shockingly, like Liz said, we're all team. Well, you sleep good, Silva, but there's a lot of us that are team insomnia and team no sleep and what have you. About every 1 or 2 or 3 months, I get 8 hours sleep, and it happened last night. But I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and it was 39 degrees on the back porch. I stepped out there, and it was.
God,
and I'm sure north of me, like 2-3 hours north of me, New Hampshire, got that below 30 and snow and what have you. But overall, very thankfully, the storm was a big giant dud.
It's sunny here. We've got blue sky and sunshine, but it's 56 degrees.
Yeah. I think Hippie might have lost power for 20 minutes in the middle of the night, but that was it. Everything's fine and dandy. And yeah. But in the middle of the storm, in the middle of that supposed monster storm that was going to bring 85-mile-an-hour winds to the outer Cape, we had a sonic boom. Yeah, thanks to a bionite or something? Whatever the heck it was called.
A meteorite or a bolamide.
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 Yeah. So that's about it. I'm all excited. I got NASCAR at 6 p.m. And I'm only a casual Bailey watcher viewer. I used to be hardcore. I went to 7 races one year, and not the local secondary, tertiary tracks. I'm talking the big shows.
Wow.
And, yeah, I don't know if Savvy's still here, Bob, but if not, I will definitely remember to. Oh, you'll see her at Silver's on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yep.
Oh, by the way, if anybody watches the Naughty Corner, Thejot, she's going to be doing the Naughty Corner with Caucasian Sasquatch, and it's going to be the last one for maybe a month or so. She's moving. She's moving back to Texas, and yep. So she's going to need a little time to do a little driving and get set back up again and all that good stuff. So, and she's going to do it old school shit show style. It's going to be an open panel, so it's going to be like a little bit of a. Okay, we're going on a hiatus, so come and say hi and all that. No, Friday, John Denicola. I memorized that. Next Friday, Bob goes home. And boy,
and next Friday is my show. Next Friday is the giveaway day. Hopefully.
If the
hopefully
box
it'll be the gold box day.
If the box shows up,
If the box shows up, then I'll be opening that. But
Yep, absolutely.
But if not, if it doesn't show up, then they're not going to be happy with me.
I know. Bob was saying hi to you, Savvy. That's all. I know, Bob. Friday seems like a world away, but the good thing is time flies. Snap your fingers, and Friday will be here.
Yep.
You'd be like, where the fuck that time go? It was just Sunday, and now it's Friday, and that's that. And that's what all women say. Then they leave. Oh, and I've got to bring up something. First of all, very, very rarely do I hear Beth Meadows' voice. Very, very, very rarely. About as often as I hear Sugar Crit's voice. All right, that rare. I'm being sarcastic with that. But I was saying on either my live, yeah, it was on my live stream. I was saying I'm scared of women. I'm scared of all women. Scared of them all.
You should be.
Right?
All men should be scared of women.
And Beth Meadows texted me back, "You never have a need to be scared of me." And I fired back with a voice message that said, "That sounds like something that somebody would say that I should be scared of."
Yeah.
That brings me back to bullies in the schoolyard in elementary and middle school. Hey, don't be scared of me. Yeah. Right. What up, Blues? Blues. I came live with a big update on my perSONall life. That's a nod to Brett's son and Mom Squatch's son. That I came live so that I could let everybody know that my truck's dying and I've never been alone for this many days.
Dying.
My truck's dying, my phone's dying. I've never been alone this many days. But fuck you, bedtime clown. Somebody block him. Somebody ban him. But you guys want to play Pokemon? You guys want to play Pokemon? Huh? Fucking nonsense. Shout out to Blues.
Shout out to bedtime clown.
Yeah. The funny thing is I get a kick out of it because I'm perma-banned. Brett's perma-banned, obviously.
From Connie?
Bedtime clown, he keeps letting him back in the chat. And I think that's fucking, it's just, it's like bedtime clown.
Bedtime clown is giving him money. That's why he lets him back in.
Oh, yeah. Well, bedtime clown gave him a lot of money and material things, but it's been years and years and years and years. I think bedtime clown is like a drug to Connie. He can't completely give it up. He can't. Must have been my son lucky day. Yeah. It's okay. Just go buy some children's flippy cards, right? I'm scared of Cheryl. Hell yeah. I'm scared of
Everybody
Cheryl.
should be scared of Cheryl. She's a pit bull.
Right. I'm scared of Cheryl, Beth Meadows. She's a sweetheart.
That's why she's my top mod.
Silver's a sweetheart. Scared of her.
Scares people.
Liz K, sweetheart. Scared of her. Chicky, sweetheart. Scared of her. Yeah.
You're not scared of me, VillAY. Stop.
I said I'm scared of all women, and you replied with "you should be." Yeah, that sounds like somebody that says that says I shouldn't be scared of her, but I should be scared of him.
I'm nice though. I'm so nice.
Well, Blues Tonic was just up here, and he said to make money at Pokemon cards, you have to, number one, have money, deep pockets money, and you got to know how to play like a professional gambler.
That's very true, Savvy.
Yep.
Cancer is scared of Cheryl.
And rightfully, it should be. Yep. It should be. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Ugh.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have.
Why I'm so hot. It's not that warm in here. I don't get it.
I tell you, radiant heating is amazing because radiant heating is that what they call the real feel. So if you put a thermometer in the sun when it's 70 out, but the thermometer goes to 85, shout out radiant heating from the rays coming down. That's true. Cheryl's only a pit bull. And she's one of the most respected mods and humans and humanoids. She's one of the most. Yeah. I was just talking, Silver, about radiant heating, when you put a thermometer in the sun and it's 70 out and it reads 85. Yeah, that's the thing. This room with the skylights especially heats up and quickly with all this glass.
I'll bet.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, John? See, John knows. John Denicola knows. Absolutely. John Denicola knows. John, I've said it before and I'll say it again. John is a savage at music trivia, all right?
Yeah, I'm still having hot flashes and I don't know why, because I'm not menopausal.
Listen, it's called aging.
I guess.
We all get them all the time. They come and they go. They come and they go.
Oh, well, these are not anything like menopausal hot flashes. Holy
Right.
shit.
Look at
Oh, you feel like you're literally on fire from the inside out.
right, but Blue's
And
got
there's
a kick out of it.
nothing you can do. You can walk into a refrigerator and it won't help. Does not help at all.
Blues is thinking you're having elongated menopause. He's chuckling at you still having hot flashes.
I know. I don't understand it because I'm way past menopause. Way past.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
years ago.
I've heard that before, Nikki. Thought you were dying from a hot flash. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't, there's nothing you can do. There is literally, it starts right here in the ears and then it just washes over you and it just heat up. I was dating a guy and we were laying in the bed watching TV and he put his hand on my back and he goes, damn. He goes, you are hot. And I go, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It's worse.
I mean, I do have to say that it's a tad more difficult being a female than a male between
A tad. Just a tad.
yeah. I'm being polite, and I don't want to have my man card taken away by God and Blues. So I gotta walk the fence on this one, But between menopause and giving birth and bleeding and what have you, it's we got to sort of kind of cakewalk in that regards, and
Yeah, you did.
yeah, absolutely, 100%. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nothing like a good chuckle, huh? I gotta get my water. I'm running the water.
This kind of gives me bangs a
Yeah.
little. They're giving me bangs. Those little hairs, they're giving me bangs.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can't get the beard to grow much further than this. And I am guilty of trimming it because although I would like to have a wild, woolly beard, when I get together with the youngin and his wife and the grandbaby, they really appreciate it when I take the 7-inch long hairs coming out of the eyebrows, me looking like constitutional cowboy.
Shit, my eyebrows. You can barely see my eyebrows because they're gray.
And the ear here is looking like a chia pet. And when I trim all that, they're very thankful and respectful that I do.
I thought about shaving my eyebrows because there's just, you can't even see them anyway. There's no point. No point in having them.
I don't have any disrespect for anybody that shaves and paints their eyebrows, but there's two different worlds here. Okay. There's somebody that can put eyebrows back on and make them look almost realistic, lifelike.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the McDonald's
Tattoo?
arches, the black McDonald's arches, where they look like something from Barnum and Bailey's fucking wardrobe and makeup department.
Yeah.
And it's like, Bob, look at Bob.
For that.
Look at Bob Mazzulli. He's boisterously and braggadociously friggin' bombing me because my beard won't grow as long and as I wanted to.
Mine won't either.
Yeah, right?
Can't get it to grow at all. I mean, I get one or two.
He's got that follicle DNA, man. He's got it. I
do not, because my hair, I cut my hair right before I got married the second time. Right before that. And that was in 80 something.
Right.
1980, like 88 or 87 or something like that. And from here to here since 1988.
Wow.
Or 87 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So my hair grows like a freaking turtle. And
you would think with that amount of years, you would think it'd be done by your ass or your ankles.
Yeah, no. No. Like I said, this was 2 years ago.
Right.
That got cut. And 2 years, it's only grown 1 inch.
Yeah. John says blonde dye job and dark brown eyebrows. Yeah, if you're gonna blonde your hair, if you're gonna dye your hair blonde, maybe go with a little sandy color on the eyebrows. Something.
When I was blonde, I don't know if my eyebrows were blonde too. I can't remember.
The 80s were a good time to be alive. The 60s, the 70s, 90s. Yep, they were all a good time.
No, they weren't.
Huh?
I had they were just natural color.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, but that natural color was not a dark brown, right?
It was this color.
Okay.
This is my natural color. I don't
Yeah.
dye
You
my
had a
hair
good look.
anymore.
You had a good look when you were a blonde. That worked well.
That was a lot of work to stay that way. To stay
I gotta
blonde.
tell you, no homo, bro, whatsoever. No homo, bro. And besides, we love the gays, so all the homo. But this guy here, Blues, he is the most fucking opinionated motherfucker that I love.
2000s were gay.
2000s were gay.
Hey, they were gay.
Hey, listen. I was gonna say I made babies in the 2000s, but I didn't. I made them in the 90s. I was gonna make them in the 90s. I was gonna say 2000 were not gay. I made babies, but no, I made them in the 90s.
I made my first baby in the 70s,
Mm.
and then my second baby in the 80s.
Let me rephrase. I raised babies. I raised them up in the 2000s, so it wasn't that gay. And yeah, that's it. So what's on the agenda? Blues, Eternal, Blue S. And I missed our buddy that calls you Blue S was live in the middle of the night, but I threw him a big comment afterwards. I think I said in that comment, my phone's dead, so we're incommunicado for the time being. But what's on the turnpike? What's down the road on the old Massachusetts turnpike? Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about content wise, huh? You got something stewing? You got something in the pot? You're stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot. You got something, even if it's just a whisper of a thought. I'm talking about on the tubes, grocery shopping later. What are you lopping a zap now?
What the hell? Why am I getting texts from SpaceX?
Not me. Oh, because you're always talking about Elon. That's why. Yep.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. No,
I don't always talk about Elon.
I'm kidding.
Well, I'm putting a stop.
I just pulled a Zad. I just pulled a Zad on Silver Diamond.
Yeah, I just stopped it. So I don't know why the hell I'm getting a text from SpaceX.
I get random texts just recently. I get random texts from did she say
SpaceX? No, SpaceX. SpaceX. Oh my god!
Oh, Brandy, I love it. Brandy always.
Years, Brandy.
Brandy always comes into a room like Miley Cyrus. I came in like a wrecking ball. That's how Brandy comes into every fucking room she's ever walked into her.
The NSA? Who's the NSA? Who's the NSA? What's NSA?
National Space Agency. Something like that. I looked in, I was like, what? Hang on a minute. We have something to counter. Brandy, we have something to counter your eyeballs.
National Security Agency.
We have something to counter your eyeballs, Brandy. I need $1. $1 is all I need. And yes, he has lip jewelry. He has a stud on the top lip, and the bottom lip has a safety pin through it. You notice that heart right there is having, oh shit, I forgot you got a fucking blood and I got a crypt. Although Silva's doesn't have friggin' 29 accoutrements like mine does.
No, it's got a few, but not.
Oh, and we went fishing the other day and it didn't turn out so good. I cannot get this out of his back. All right. Lord, I apologize. We went fishing. I was with the Blues and Ashley when I went fishing.
I just got I got one that's that they put in there special for me because it's got a diamond on it.
And only three people I know
have
personally.
These?
Only three people I know personally. You, AC, and what's his name? Have a piggy. The guy that you got the piggy from. You have a piggy, right?
No.
From Bow. Didn't you get a piggy from Bow?
No.
You didn't?
No.
I always thought you did.
No, I got a piggy. I got a Connie and I got a tonic.
Yep.
I tonic the fox.
Right. Now listen to this, guys. Bow, Clash with Bow, Smurf Watch transfer. Oh, look at that. Bow used to do Piggy Voodoo Doll giveaways,
My
but
name
Bow used to do the giveaways. And correct me if I'm wrong. AC said it recently. He said it was totally random drawing, right? But legitimately, the way the draw was designed techno-electronically, the more money you put in, the greater your chances were. The more money you donated to the Cash App or whatever, it was legit. And AC said, I probably spent somewhere between $200 and $500. I got that piggy. They are very rare. They are very rare.
No, I never got one. I just got the Connie and the tonic.
Yeah. Well, that's all you need.
The fox and the hound.
Yeah, right. Right? There you go. Too funny. Both include rockets. There you go.
This was a first edition, so I got a first edition.
Yeah, it was.
The very first one made.
Yep. Yeah, it was. I got to tell you, I wish I could turn my phone on right now, but I will recreate it for you folks. Picture me a little more looking like AC. I was very perfectly chocolate chip cookie tanned at the time, okay? And I'm going to try and recreate it. And I think it's the exact same hat I was wearing. But I think Ace B offered up the Connie doll to me because of my close proximity, number one. And number two, I think it would have something to do with it took me a couple of tries. First of all, I took this hat, which is the largest hat I own, because it's the only hat I can tuck my ears into. All right. And if we know there's only one weirdo on this planet that we've ever seen, other than a child, other than a little tyke. Little tykes like to tuck their ears into their hats. But I went out on the back porch, and the very first time ever in my life was I looking at something else while I was taking the picture. And it was right outside of my porch, and I was just had the bushes behind me. And I took the picture, and I was like this. And I was like, I'm so fucking happy. And I think that's why Ace B made it, because she knew they were going to get that response. And I actually couldn't believe it. And it was the most kindest thing ever.
I paid for mine.
I said,
I was willing to pay for it.
I said, how much do I owe you? And Andrew messaged me back and he said, nothing. And I said, bullshit. And I said, check your Cash App. And I just fired off, like, every now and then you get a golden ticket in life, whether it's a great meal or great service.
I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like $50.
They said nothing, and I threw 50. Just pick the number out of it. I said, this is a good number. This will help with whatever. Right?
What's a Giddler doll?
Well, that's that Jen Bailey. She's the Giddler
Don't know her. Don't know anything about her. Don't want to know.
Yep.
Don't explain to me who she is.
That's a very, very good. Yep. That's a very good response to that. I co-sign that. That's very good. There's oftentimes when I'm looking at the internet and I'm seeing something that came from a friend of Brandy, and I'm going, I'm getting PTS right now, and then it's your fault. It's your fault, AC and Brandy and Jamie and all the big gun creators.
He used to pop into different channels that I would be on. He doesn't do that anymore.
John Denicola has a piggy. Now, when you say undocumented voodoo piggy, you mean a Clash with Bow Smurf Watch transparency piggy, right? Yeah. Well, and not for nothing, but you have real life longevity, Brandy, of which that shouldn't be happening. So, and Brandy, a lot like Brett, is a counterpuncher, a puncher backer. Brett doesn't go at people for no reason. He's a responder. He's a reactor. He doesn't just pick, That's fucked up. That is fucked up.
What did she do? I mean, what do you mean? She went after my kids. Did she come to your house, and what did she do?
They had real life. They had. I'm going to tell. First of all, everybody says that Brandy cunt punted Jen. Nope, Brandy, that's the cool story. That's the cool story. Brandy corrects it and says, no, it was an uppercut with my fist. All right. So, shout out to the real news. The real news. The way I recall it, and this is a demented Alzheimer's fucking CRS, can't remember shit.
Yep.
Jen, this is me speaking as Brandy. Well, Jen slept with my husband, and then her man slept with my husband, or something along those lines. And then, yeah, it's just gone. And then that was like 10 years ago. And John DeNicola has the very first voodoo piggy. Brandy
uppercut Jen's scooter, like in real life.
Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't.
And the internet changed it to that she did it with a shod foot. That she gave her a fucking Scotty Norwood wide right kick. That she did it with her foot. That she kicked her in the groin, but no, it was an uppercut. And yeah.
Shit. Okay, you got to go back to.
Look at Brandy. She fucked my husband 14 years ago, and then my husband and her man got together, and it just goes on and on and on, and yeah, not good.
Don't you dare take the lips out.
That's hey Brandy, did you see Blues the other night? Had candy.
She fucked your husband 14 years ago. Yeah. So
no, there's a lot. What Jen's not letting go of the history of the and
they made a gay porno.
Yeah, so
I don't understand.
Yeah, Jen is Brandy has a real life. Okay, first of all, she just
but Jen is a girl, right?
Yeah,
and her husband is a guy.
Right.
So how was it a gay porno?
Because there was some man on man action there somewhere
with her husband.
Brandy's ex. First of all, let's clarify ex, because Brandy just got married to a very nice man that has nothing to do with.
Well, she says this isn't about my ex.
Yeah. Right. So just go ahead and read that comment.
Why are you guys hanging out with this chick? Why are you even acknowledging this chick?
She's not hanging out with her.
No, I mean, why are you even acknowledging her if that's what she does?
Because Jen Bailey, as I was starting to say, Brandy has a real life, just got married. She runs a big, successful business, et cetera, et cetera. Jen cannot stop talking to the void about all this shit.
To the guy you married?
No, Jen, the bad lady, cannot stop talking to the void about everything. The void.
You ignore her.
The screen, the fucking easier said than done. I don't tell anybody what to do in their life or even give suggestions.
I mean, I've ignored all the drama people, so it's not that difficult once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, well, I don't give advice except for get a fucking job, Costa. Get a fucking job. All right? There, I told him. You happy? I think
we have all given him that advice. Everybody has told him to get a job.
Yep.
Which he won't do.
Like,
he thinks now that he's a caregiver for his mom. Yep. That's his job.
That's the end of the story. It's about her bashing my kids. Yep. And her current honey and her have been on And Jen's got a real weird life. Clint was in 90 Day Lockup. Clint was on the reality show 90 Day Lockup, a 90 Day Fiance or something. Oh my
God.
Yeah, it was about the prison one.
I will never understand why women are attracted to prisoners. I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense to me. You think you got a future with this dude? Come on.
And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but the internet found her current man Clint on Grindr or fucking like place where dudes hook up. So yeah, it's a weird thing. It's wicked weird. Whoa, that's weird.
That's weird.
Whoa,
she
that
started a channel dragging her kids.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
That's right.
Why do people do that kind of shit? I just don't understand.
Now we're on to a better subject. Jen is attracted to all men from Mass. That's right. Because although Jen is newly married,
I don't know who Jen is. I've never met Jen. I've never seen Jen. I've never heard Jen.
Not Brandy. Although Brandy is newly married, strictly interneterly, Brandy has decided to become a polygamist with many, many wives and many, many husbands. Brandy is getting
exactly, Blues. Thank you.
Brandy's getting 5 internet husbands, and I am number 3. I like that.
Cool.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Love you back. Love
No,
your friend.
I don't want to know her. I don't want to know who she is.
Let's get on to a better subject.
She sounds awful, so I don't want to know her.
Let's get on to a better subject. Brandy recently bought Prime. She bought Prime. Buying humans is back into existence in the world. And you've heard that song, Pink Pony Club. All I want to do is go to the Pink Pony Club.
No, I've never heard that song.
Oh, we changed it.
I don't want
It's a cool song. It's a cool pop song by Chappelle. Which way is the right way?
Chapel Roan? No,
Yeah.
thanks.
Cool song.
Nothing she does impresses me.
I tell you what, she went on that Grammys. What's the walk that they do before the show?
Oh, the red carpet.
She went on the Grammys red carpet. Woo, doggy! I went. I slammed on the brakes and I went boing, 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 boing. She's got some bosoms. Okay, I don't know if they're man-made. I don't know if they're man-made or all natural, but she had nipple coverings and tassels hanging off the tassels connected to her outfit.
I don't get that.
Oh wow!
In my state, it is perfectly legal to walk around naked in public.
Yeah. And by the way,
perfectly legal.
By the way,
can't do anything about it.
Brandy's comment: "We're all only kidding. We're lopping in Minecraft and what have you." So now the song is Pink Pony Prime. All Brandy's gonna do is keep on banning Pink Pony Prime. Matter of fact, I had
banned everywhere he goes.
He's
banned online.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think it's a certified bona fide Abe sock in my chat today, which I went, oh, that's Abe. Oh, that's Abe. And so I immediately gave it a wrench. And then there was another sock, and I went, well, I don't like to mess with socks unless it's because it might be a friendly. A sock might be a friendly, right? We always have to think about that. And then all of a sudden I saw that somebody said it might be Prime, and I went, oh, you can blast it off into oblivion if you want, Abe. If that's Prime, if you're 100% sure that's Prime, blast away. And that's that.
Prime has been banned on my show because he can't.
Yeah. And he finally, no disrespect whatsoever, but I know he's going to fall back. He's going to relapse. But for the time being, AC has not put up with any Prime nonsense whatsoever. Good. And I'll tell you what, AC was actually live within the last 2 or 3 weeks or so. I remember the important details. All right. They're very important. I got CRS, all caps.
Right. Me too.
I can't remember shite, but I remember the important details. AC was live. He was not cammed up or anything. He goes, hang on a minute. Somebody said I'm blocked. Hang on a minute. So in the background, I'm picturing AC on his phone or his laptop or computer or whatever. And he's scrolling. And all of a sudden, AC, sugar. All of a sudden, AC goes, holy fuck, I've got over 100 fucking Prime socks blocked on his block list.
Wow.
Yeah. Fuck it. And I'm sure they were just coming back to him. Oh my God, look at Brandy. Brandy's the queen of the avatars, by the way. She changes her avatar daily. Look at my face. Clint from Lyfe After Lockup. Thank you. That was the name of the show, Lyfe After Lockup.
I don't get that. Why women are so attracted to inmates. It's not pretty. It's not handsome. It's not. I don't understand.
Sugar, have you seen the latest? I titled my show "Big Update on my perSONall all caps, son of life. Shout out to Brett with the son, and shout out to Cheese Hog, Mom Squatch, Ellen, son. Yeah, so you can go back, and all you have to do is go back and rewatch the first 5 to 10 minutes, and you'll get the gist of it. I tell you, that's the only downfall of smoking. I cannot smoke and laugh.
You should quit smoking.
I put it out, all right? I put that one out.
You should quit smoking.
I'm always safe. I told my son this morning, I said, hey, you know I'm fucking Joe Safety, right? I'm fucking Sammy Safety, Safety Steve, whatever you want to call it. I worked in a very safe, conscious industry my whole career, so I learned how to be safe. That's probably the only reason I haven't fucking broken a hip yet. It's because of myself. He says, I just want to make sure you're being safe. I says, yeah, I'm being safe, but you want to talk about dopey shit? You know the water purifier decanter? I leave mine on the counter because I learned that room temperature water is better than cold water.
It is.
Yeah. So I leave it on the counter, and it sits on the counter right next to the sink. You take the, retractable hose thingy off the faucet, and you drop it in there and what have you. I says, not really safety orientated, but dude, I put that thing in, and then I fucking get shiny keyed, as Brett would say. And the next thing you know, I hear water pouring off the counter onto the kitchen floor. He goes, how much? He says, how long? I think he said, how long? I said, probably about a gallon or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 long. I'll tell you how long. Now, I have a decent amount, not a huge amount, but a decent amount of leftover towels, blankets, sheets, etc. from when I was fostering, because people donate that. And by the way, if you want to give stuff away, find a local shelter. They need blankets, towels, etc., because there's a lot of care and what have you with transporting animals and what have you. Mm-hmm. And the nasal cam. Yeah, we had some nasal cams earlier today. Yep. And I told him, I says, 10 full-size bat towels. That's how much water I spilled. And those full-size bat towels were like 5 pounds a piece. Too funny.
After they were soaking up the water?
Yeah. Look at this. She changed it again. My avatar is now Giddler without a
highlight it so it gets big up here.
Oh.
Highlight it so I can see, because I can't see it when it's that little.
Show it.
Yeah, there it is. Oh,
all
Lord.
Right. I'm learning.
Shit.
I got to make a big screen. Oh, speaking of can't see. Speaking of can't see. Yeah, that's.
She looks really sad.
Yeah, no disrespect. I don't like to look shame whatsoever, but she quite often looks like a man, and she is a diehard ball cap wearing woman. And some women could pull off a ball cap, but very few. But she wears a ball cap. She immediately turns into Ernie Shell when she puts it on. I mean,
I cannot wear hats of any kind.
Liz K is looking very good. She must be back in the beginning a little bit.
She's fake crying in that picture.
And by the way, what?
She's fake crying in that picture.
Yeah. Speaking of Liz K, also Tobers. He's looking very good in that picture too. Shout out to
They revealed a police report where she forced a girl to give oral sex to her roommate.
Yeah. She went to the police station, Silva, recently, and was trying to, I may be not paraphrasing this correctly. She was trying to do a missing persons report on a person that stole her car, and maybe she wanted that missing person / arrest them for car thievery. And within 10 minutes, and she's live the whole time in the lobby of the police station, within 10 minutes, ma'am, that's not your car. That car is not registered to you. That car is not insured to you. But he's my dad, my uncle, my aunt.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she's out in the parking lot outside, still live camming herself, talking to the cops outside because she probably said, "Come outside with me. I need a cigarette." And she's talking to them, and it's just fucking crazy talk. Yeah, my mom tried to kill me the day before she died, and blah blah blah. Just fucking what the fuck? I'm badly paraphrasing, but you're getting the gist of it, Yeah.
She planned a funeral
Speaking
of
of,
a girl
hey,
who lived in Florida, whom she claimed was in Texas. 3 different occasions, by the way. The chick is alive. Oh my God.
Connie's saying Ella can only go home if she does hospice, but she doesn't want to do hospice, so the bitch ain't going home. Connie can kiss that caretaker income goodbye. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, if she's not home for him to take care of her.
And correct me, I very vaguely remember hearing that part, but he's like, it's the stubborn Greekness, that he's trying to portray, Mom's God said she's only going to come home if it's au naturel and there's
It's
no
the
hospice.
gypsy Greekness that he's doing.
Right.
Gypsy. That's why he's a grifter.
Speaking of eyeballs, I cracked up young Junior not once but twice today because he sent me a picture of his 1-year-old on his shoulder, and I looked at it. And I replied on the Facebook with I pushed the mic button, send a mic audio message.
Mm-hmm.
I went, oh my God, that's beautiful. And it's maritime because he knows I love everything maritime. The ocean, boats, you name it, anything ocean related, lakes. I love anything water related. I said, oh my God, please tell me they were going to a restaurant yesterday that was closing down in Connecticut, like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Please tell me that's the restaurant you were at and you brought a baby with you. That's amazing. And you're at a marina. That's boats in the background. I see the boats. I said all this to him. And I didn't get the reply until he got here and told me right to my face. He said that picture was taken in a parking lot of our apartment building. That's cars behind me. He had cars behind him. I saw a marina with boats in the water.
Rent is due tomorrow, but he's not in that apartment anymore. Where is he in a place that pays rent? I don't know. Nobody knows.
I mean, I don't know of any place that you don't have to pay a little something. I mean, maybe they got a golden ticket from the Wonka factory with it.
Like Section 8.
Yeah, but Section 8, they still had to pay $267 a month, of which they didn't pay any for 6.5 years. Yeah. So that would be 56 months, something like that.
Jeez.
No, 6 is 72. So 78 months. Yeah, they pay a portion. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. Mine's on auto pay tomorrow. My mortgage gets deducted automatically tomorrow.
I don't have a mortgage.
Woohoo!
I don't have rent, and I don't have a mortgage, and I don't have a car.
Blues is probably going to make a move on you, and let's reverse mortgage this motherfucking shit.
And I don't have a car note either.
Blues is going to want to move in with you. Blues is going to want to move in with you, marry you, become your spouse, and let's start reverse mortgaging this. Huh?
Not happening. That's like when my dad gave me and my little brother a house, right? He bought us a house.
Yeah.
And immediately, my little brother went and took out a second mortgage on that house.
Yep.
And my dad refused. He refused to put the house in my name because he thought I was going to do the same thing my brother did. And I go, Dad, I'm not my brother. You gotta understand that. I'm not as dumb as he is.
Right.
I go, he had a free house, free and clear. All he had to do was live in it and pay the monthly bills.
Right.
But he went and took out a second mortgage on it.
That's
so now
crazy.
He's going to be paying it for the rest of his life.
Yep. That's nuts.
It's dumb.
What
did I do? I didn't do that. I just sold my house. I sold it when I wanted to go tiny. And now I don't have a house payment. I don't have a car payment.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm smart, unlike my little brother, who's a maggot, stupid maggot idiot.
I'm a little bit behind the times, financially speaking, but I still managed to pull it off. I wasn't able to pay my mortgage for 60 months. Yep. Don't ask me how. I think the tail end of it was because Rona came in and they suspended everything. Yep. Yeah. But I ended up having to file for bankruptcy, which will be over next year.
I did that with my first husband.
Yep. And then on top of that, everything gets paid back to the bank because they remodified my mortgage once I got disability, which is shortly before turning 65. So
my first husband ran up a bunch of credit cards.
Either 267 or 276, Brandy. That's all they had to pay a month. She was getting a bona fide 900, legit. And they were eating steak and lobster on EBT cards. And they didn't pay. They might have paid first, last, and security, and that was it.
That was it.
And even that came from like Catholic Charities, Sharon Police Pals Fund, fucking Father Bill's Place, whatever. Yeah, 276, something like that. And that's bold and brazen motherfucking squatting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're all in the same boat, I think, mortgage-wise. Most of us that pay mortgages. Yep, we're all in that ballpark, somewhere in that neighborhood. Yep. Yep. But I lucked out, and, I've bought this house like 3 times already, and I've never left it. I bought it in a divorce. I say bought it, but remodified the mortgage and what have you. But since I got back being able to pay a mortgage payment, I've already gained $100,000 in equity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I bought, like my house itself was 78,000.
Right.
And now with the lot, it's worth over 200,000 again.
Mm. Right. Oh, Brandy, I was just saying the other day, I was on the dole before, and when I first went on to disability, SSDI, I was on the dole. I would get a little bit of help with government oil to help heat the place. I'd get a little bit of help with a little bit of EBT, very, very little. But the minute SSDI switched over to just straight SSI, and I got a little bit of a bump and a raise and what have you, I made $24 too much a month for any of that dole stuff, and it all went away. But I'll tell you something. I'm happy the dole's gone away. It's a full-time job being on the dole because of fraud. You're constantly having to fucking update this, that, the other thing. And recently, the electric company told me to fill out the form to recertify for low income and what have you, which I still qualify for. And of course, they sent me back a letter that said, no, you don't. So I didn't fucking dot an I right and cross a T right or something. So I just said, fuck it, the hell with this. Hiya, Jessica S. Hello, the kindness fairy. I can pump these hoes out.
Okay, I gotta go because I got some shit to do today.
Yeah, I do too. So
I can't do on weekdays.
Shortly thereafter. Yep, there you go, Bob. Yep, we're all blessed in a certain different way. We all get different blessings. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me up. See
Always.
you later, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.
There you go. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. I need to, dude. I have nothing on this computer. I do not look like I do not look like I like to look at myself full screen. Okay, unless I'm playing a role, unless I'm lopping or impersonating somebody, and yeah. So that's about that. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. My first house cost $1.25 in '87. That was in Whitman, Mass. Northeast, as everybody knows, is a very expensive market. I got to go to the market. A year later, I bought my second house, same amount, $1.25, $1.30. The only difference was the second house was in Apollo Beach, Florida, on a canal with a dock, and I brought my boat with me. Those were the days when you could buy affordably in Florida. And at the same time, I almost bought a second home on the vineyard, on Martha's Vineyard, for the same money, about $1.30. Yeah. And then, yep. And then we just kept house, another house, another house, another house. The second ex she did. I got to say, I did all right because the first divorce, house number 3 or 4, I bought out, settled the whole mortgage for about 10 grand, maybe. Bought out the house and settled the mortgage for 10 grand in cash or whatever. Which, if you ever get divorced and you're buying a house from your spouse, put all your lawyer fees in there too. Dump it all in the mortgage, and then it's like remodifying your credit cards. But don't ever do that credit card remodification unless it's all being dumped into your mortgage. With a low interest rate, mind you. Now's not a time to get a good interest rate. So don't buy a house right now. That's that. But I bought this place. In 2000 for $180, which again, bargain, steal. And I remember the first home equity loan got, was to pay for my pickup truck, which was part of my career. That was very expensive. And then we got a camper and what have you. But you know, when a woman takes care of the finances and you're a man and you come home from a hot day, it's fucking 16 hours of laborious labor, wearing a fucking non-breathable fucking Tyvek suit on and what have you, and you just want to fucking have something to eat and go to sleep, play with a kid or two maybe. And the wife says, here, sign this. Well, it wasn't until I was getting divorced I found out that I signed for a second mortgage on the house. So she was loading up the pockets, getting ready to fucking head out of fucking town. So I bought it for $180 in 2000. And then because of those 2 home equity loans, I bought it again in 2007 for $275. What? What'd you say, Willis? Yep. And then I remodified again a few years ago, again for $275. But yeah. I mean, the only good thing is that real estate's the best investment on the land. So no matter what, you can't lose. Because in the last 5 years, I think I've gained 50 or 100 grand in equity with this place. Well, yeah, when it was, I'm trying to do math and I'm too high to do math. So I smoked pot approximately 6 hours ago, and I will be high for approximately another 6 hours. And I only smoked a little bit of pot. I'm blessed to grocery shop. Well, I can't do that. I'm blessed to grocery shop. I have to look at every cost nowadays. But fortunately, I was raised very, very poor, poverty stricken. So I do. But now and then you just got to say, fuck what it costs, and you buy it, you know? You can be very frugal and tight-wadded like myself, but when you got to spend it, you got to spend it. And if that means that it's a food, then you buy it. That reminds me to take better you than me. Last time I took a couple hits at your advice, I ended up with the fucking elongated fucking anaphylactic shock for fucking Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and all of Tuesday and into Wednesday AM early hours. Yeah, you take those hits, sir. What the hell is the Vegal green card? Okay, now we gotta get an answer for that. Oh, wow. I don't know, but I'll be checking it out and looking into it. Technologically and electronologically does not work, but thank God for this touch screen so I can scroll and yeah. So, but I will say everything has its pluses and minuses in life. So to those that rent, you don't have to deal with all the fucking bullshit of home ownership. And knock on all the woods, but I haven't had to deal with a septic tank or system recently. I haven't had to replace a water well My well is 300 feet below my front lawn. And when those guys pull that, if you can't get a vehicle to it, they set up a big tripod and they go, "You ready?" And they go, "Yep." And they go, "All right, 1, 2, 3, heave. 1, 2, 3, heave." And it's not heavy. It's maybe 40, 50 pounds, but it's a lot of work. And the last time I had it replaced, I forget. I want to say it was $350, which I was more than happy. I bet you, not for nothing, that'll be $1,350 or $2,350 next time. $12,000 new AC. Yeah, that's when I'd just go off grid at that point. If I had a $12,000 new AC and ducting, DUCT, duct system, whack, 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 fucking ducking system. Yeah. Dude, I am flirting with disaster right now. I am flirting with disaster because only by the grace of God, goddamn Mother Nature, a property is not supposed to have this many trees that close to fucking falling on the roof distance. All right. So yeah, I say I don't gamble, but I gamble. Please don't fall on the house. Wow, we had a bright, sunshiny morning. We had the big motherfucking storm yesterday. Bright, sunshiny morning, and it's overcast and feels a little southernish, a little humid. Feels like a Florida afternoon. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. But it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood because every day we wake up and see that, whether it's sunshine or clouds or whatever, that's a goddamn good thing. This is pine. I think this is knotty pine. If you see all the knots, love me some cypress though. But yeah, knotty pine is very common in the north. You find a fuck ton of homes in New Hampshire and Maine and Vermont that have all knotty pine. It's in dire need of getting a tune-up, but it's still looking pretty good. And when I say tune-up, see if I can find a spot where I can. It's very few spots where they had to put a nail in where you can see it, and then they had to fill it in with putty and then match the color of the pine and what have you. So the polyurethane, which is the coating of which you can tell this is not a wicked shiny polyurethane. It's just like a very faint coat. The polyurethane, because of the putty that they put on top of the nails, because of the age, the polyurethane has gone matte, flat matte, no shine on it whatsoever. So that's all it would need is a tune-up. And then the hardwood floor could use a tune-up too. And yeah, this is the only room, unfortunately, that has hardwood floors in the because the houses, like my parents' houses, my parents bought their house, just a regular ranch, not even, this is a raised ranch. And this room is an addition to the raised ranch. But my parents' houses, so that was built in, let's say, 1955. They bought it for $13,000. But all the houses that they built in the mid-50s that I know of, everybody I grew up in Weymouth, all had hardwood floors. So you could go and buy a house 20, 30 years later in 1975, 1985, being a young adult, starting out. I had friends buying houses back then. You could buy a house that was completely wall-to-wall carpeting and then rip up all the carpeting, and it's all hardwood floors. And just go rent the sander and sand it down, and then, a worst-case scenario, hire a floor refinisher. They'll sand it and then polyurethane it. And, yeah, that's it works all right. It's a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little bit of a money pit of which there's no money to be had right now. We gotta get the truck running again and gotta get a phone and priorities, and it's got a little bit of Appalachia vibe right now. It's got and what's the guy's name? Who's the guy that was a singer that does the horror shows? He was born in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Rob Zombie. The property right now looks a little bit like it was designed on a Rob Zombie movie set. All right. It's got a little bit of a Rob Zombie poster grip like Jamie. Yeah. Hey, some of us got it. Some of us don't. I'm proud to be part of the team. All right. Money's a little tight right now. I was up on Jamie's panel earlier today. Somebody did me a solid and paid Jamie $5 to kick me for 5 minutes. And I typed in the chat while I was booped for 5 minutes. Ooh, money, 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 money. Some people got to have it. Well, I am currently not able to get to the fucking Discord because the phone is not operating. So that message goes to you and Brandy, one of the very few people, because most of the people that I'm communicating, and it goes out to Sugar Crits, most of the people, the majority of the people that I communicate with on the Discord, I also have either their phone number, which doesn't work because my phone is not working right now, or I have their Facebook. I have a lot of people's Facebook. So I can communicate with a lot of people on Facebook. And I think I stand correct when I say that Blues doesn't have a Facebook. And so that's that. And so, yeah, but I don't fucking, there you go. And Brandy, I'm seriously thinking about, if you're okay with a little bit of outside Rob Zombie vibe, just the looks of the place. There might be a building or two that look like they might fall down. Those buildings may live longer than me, or they may fall down with a big storm. I'm not worried about it. This one, solid as a motherfucking rock. It was only built in 88, so it's fairly new. When you look at the foundation down the basement, it looks like it was poured last week or last month or whatever. But I'm seriously thinking, Brandy, about a night or two at Foxwoods, and then we move everybody here. I will have it 100%. Brandy, you're down south. You've been to a camp, right? Down on the bayou. If you can handle staying in a nice camp where you feel comfortable sleeping, plus to a camp that might run on propane, it might have a propane ridge, a propane refrigerator. They might not have any fresh water. I have electricity. I have fresh water. So I'm thinking it would be fun because we're going to travel all this way anyway for a day trip to go to Sharon Cobb's Corner, Four Corners. We're going to go to Shaw's. We're going to check out Sharon Greens. We might go check out Serenity Now Towers. Or what's the name of the place? I got to scroll up. Fucking stupid fucking shit. Blues put it in there somewhere in Canton, Hammond Estates or something. We might have to go on a little day trip, go check out there. Yeah, so totally. But I'm just thinking about, we can all spend it, but if we save a couple bucks on rent a couple nights, that's more to spend at the casino. That's more. Yeah, well, that's why I talked to my mechanic. You brought up to speed. I talked to my mechanic who's up taking care of the mother up in Albany, New York. We'll know tomorrow if he's got a vehicle that he's just I'm going to buy for $500. I'm going to spend $200-300 to put it on my insurance and register it. And then I'll have a daily driver, be able to get around locally. Then he takes a pickup truck for a month or 2 or 3 or 4. He fixes the transmission, fixes the frame, gives it back to me. So mechanically it's sound because it's starting to rot from the ground up. But mechanically it's sound and wicked on the cheap. This guy is unbelievable when it comes to doing things on low budget kind of budgets. No. Every vehicle has its pluses and minuses. And I'm a big pick-em-up truck guy, all right? And it's not first of all, it's a 2013, and they said the worst trannies on the GMC start in 2014. So that's good. But yeah, I'm not taking it to a repair garage to just say, here. And if it's a $1,000 fix, they're still going to charge me $3,500 to $6,000. No, I'm not doing that. No, it's not a money pit car. It's yeah. I get that. I get that a little bit. I'm about 90%. I carry the bugs outside and no. The phone broke. And I think tomorrow I might be getting a new one. So the young Juan. Oh no, it's not cooperating. He brought me a charger. The son brought me a charger, and it's got a power booster. I never knew a power booster existed on a charger. The block is twice as big as the normal blocks. The block that you plug into the 110. God damn. This is fucking hysterical because I can't keep up with the comments. Yeah. Oh, I know that, Brandy. And this and now I know what ha ha means when he says I can't read the fucking comment because of the StreamYards covers it with new comments and it won't go away. Orleans, Mass. Oh, yeah. There's a fuck ton of fucking mansions in fucking Mass and Rhode Island and fucking Maine and Connecticut. And dude, there is fucking this is right next to the New York where the industrialists started. So yeah, for every business there was a mansion. For every fucking business there was a mansion back in the day. We got tinkles. Mother Nature is tinkling. I love some water because yesterday we're in a drought up here in the Northeast. Yesterday, Mother Nature barely gave us enough to touch the drought. So I hope it fucking pours for hours because we need water. Yeah, it's just a little glitch. Just a little glitch in the system. A couple of vehicle repair and a phone needing replacement. Dude, I've covered every inch of the Cape between recreationally and professionally. It's like Long Island, New York. There's never mind the Hamptons on the southern coast of all the fucking mega fucking rich people that we see about because it's the Hamptons. The whole northern coast of Long Island is full of amazing bays and harbors and sheltered areas, and it's fucking as many poor people live in Long Island that I know of. Motherfucking fuck ton of fucking rich people. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Well, I have it in an outlet. I know that's one thing I've been doing wrong forever. Every time I plug in, it's with an extension cord. So I do have it in a direct outlet, so that helps. But no, the phone is like 7 to 8 years old. Got my money's worth out of it. First of all, it was donated and given to me. And second of all, I'm on one of the My Three Nuns plans, so of which they insist because they have guilt. They have extreme guilt, unfortunately, the nuns. You know, Catholicism is a lot about guilt, right? So they have guilt that we're probably more estranged than they want me to be, but the only way to be in their lives is to be gag on Jesus and suck. Whoa! Just had a ghostess slam the front door to the house. Yep. Speaking of paranormal, we weren't speaking of paranormal. No. I'm cool. I'm fine. Yeah. No. Oh, I don't even have a cell phone bill. So that makes them feel much better. And it's just the one sister that, well, she has another sister. So two of the My Three Nuns are on the same plan owned by one of the nuns. And then the three of us are on there. So I don't know if maybe one nun or two nuns are chipping in for and I'll tell you what, they got an amazing plan thanks to me. Because I did some research and said, I don't know how to fucking push the buttons, but I know how to read and I know how to barely comprehend. And I think there's a fucking huge discount coming to you. So let's pick up the phone and call customer service and act like you know what you're talking about. And fucking dirt cheap for the three of us. So that's that. Yeah. And my son did the research. He's a fucking Apple iPhone fucking snob. But he did the research and he said, whatever they have on the shelf, like the cheapest is like $1.25 or something. And the Jamie phone is like $1,400. He goes, whatever they have, their lowest value phone is better than what I have right here. Like legit. Up until 2, 3, 4 days ago, I could take great pictures, communicate all with you on Discord, go live, join a panel with that phone, everything. You don't need much. And plus, because I'm a self-contained, partial, majority of the time recluse shut-in, he said, and on a new phone, you're going to be able to add Uber and Lyft. So that'll be cool. Yeah. The charger wire makes a big difference. Yeah, this is a big, the kid just gave me this one. Although it's long, it's thick. I could say a little something about that, couldn't I now? Yeah, that's what I can't stand about fuck. I have a love-hate relationship with fucking electronic, I know, technologicalities, because it's a love-hate relationship, because we're talking right now because we have it, but life was just so much simpler when I was the remote, you know, when I was the family remote, as an underager, as an adolescent, as a young adult, I was the remote. Go change your channel, go turn it up, turn it down, go fuck with those ears and fucking put some more aluminum foil on those ears so we can be able to fucking see the TV better. Lawrence Welk is coming on. And yeah. So that's about the size of it. I'm really surprised. Beth Meadows said she was going to try to watch, and she said it in the most masshole accent. Let me just say, an older gal, masshole accent. She goes, I might be able to watch, but my friend's going to take me to go out and get some scratch or lottery tickets and what have you. So I might have lost out. I might have lost out on Beth's viewership because they're shopping for the lottery tickets, which is like breathing, probably. It's like oxygen. They got to do it on the regular, you know? All right. I think we're done. I think, I don't know, but I think everybody said all they had to say in the chat. I'm over the YouTube side now, catching up. It's the BBC Wire. Hell yeah, baby. Shut up, BBC. I could do an impersonation of that black guy sitting on the edge of the bed, but I won't. I'll just leave it up to your imaginations. And yeah, just that's nice, Savvy. That's awesome. Oh, that's all right. No. It's 8. And so, my friend, the time has come. Yeah, we all sing that song numerous times a day, right? I must be going to do it my way. I'm fucking up those lyrics, but at least attemptedly comedically. So yeah, that's that. Blue, where's Candy? Oh, I didn't get to finish it. Brandy. The night before last, Blues went live. First of all, I was very thirsty in the type. I says, at 9 p.m., I says, I'm going to do my best to stay awake until 2:30. But whatever happens, happens. I fell asleep at 1:30. I woke up at 3:30. Minutes with him starting to live interview Brandy, Candy's twin, on cam. And I tell you what, aside from Brandy's not completely batshit crazy like Candy, but boy, the similarities are scary. The voice and the attention. Brandy, not as much. Brandy doesn't want to draw as much attention to herself as Candy does. And Brandy's not a anti-gang stalker. And I think Brandy supports herself, has her own job, et cetera, but fucking surreal. And we were in the chat. We were like, I tell you, Blues, not only did you do an amazing, amazing job interviewing her. No homo, bro. I ain't sucking your dick. But it was fucking unreal. Blues was able to block out and not crack up at the fucking wisecracker comments we're putting in the chat. I'm putting wisecracker comments. Dijon's is putting for real comments that he's picking. He was like picking fruit around poison oak. All right, is what he was doing. He was picking Dijon's comment, and I'm over there like the poison sumac oak fucking thing that's gonna fucking make bumps all over his body. Get the fuck away from me, Willie. I want to take fucking Dijon's question here. I forgot to give you kudos for that, but that's still up, right? Brandy can go watch that, do a fucking Riri. No, I don't think Brandy's homeless. She was if anything, she's in like a strollers kind of house because she had the plain white wall behind her. I do think so. The people that just have the plain white wall on the couch, the black couch with the dirty white wall. Yep. I'm not ever going to say his name again, but all I'm going to say is it may come a time in the near future that Jamie sold ja. Get it? Jamie sold ja. So that's, yeah. Used to be the big guy upstairs had you on the market, but now, so that's that. Yeah, that was fucking wild. And that, yeah, out of the blue, came out of nowhere, wild. Just, again, golf clap, a little bit of hip, hip, hooray. Kudos for you because that was fucking still. I can just, and I woke up at 3:30 and then I patiently waited until Brandy left. And then I clicked the link and you could see me. I'm fucking looking like fucking 10 miles of fucking bad road. I'm laying like this. I got the fucking camera like this. I'm laying in bed. I'm like, dude, you're amazing. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Shout out to Larry David. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Sister Brandy is successful. Yep. But in a weird way, it feels like you're listening to Candy say she's successful. The voices are fucking identical. Now, I had twins. I had non-fraternal, right? Now, they got to be fraternal. They got to be not a fuck. They're just one step away from Siamese. Hey, fucking, whew. I had twins, which are a lot of similarities, but different. And I've known a lot of twins. I grew up in Irish Catholic Northeast. You know how many fucking twins there were in my grades? Couple up or a couple down? Motherfucking a lot of them. Triplets. They're fucking Irish Catholics with no contraception, and you only get to bang to fucking create life. They're fucking banging. She's an Air Force vet. Yeah. Yeah. Aw. Well, that's all right. And you need to save for a new laptop. All right. Well, save up. And then in the meantime, a little bit of saving, a little bit of fundraising. We'll make it happen. You got a lot of friends. And if you want to go live at some point in time and bring Jamie, the king, up with you as a co-host, and then me as the fucking little fucking wisecracker line down the bottom every now and then. Yeah, feel free to, we can arrange that. And same thing with Hippie, got all his bills covered. June mortgage is covered and what have you, but it's going to be hard to get through July and August. And maybe just July because, well, no, it's going to go into August, into the first week into August. And Jamie said, and Jamie doesn't do that for another human whatsoever. He has on occasion, but very, very, very rarely. Jamie said he's going to put something together because Hippie lucked out on this first round big time. The people were philanthropic and generous and giving, and I consider that a little bit of a golden Irish horseshoe up the old rear end when shit like that happens, because nobody can do it like Jamie. And we'll do. There you go. That's all right. And that was so much fun. So much fun. First of all, to the handfuls of people that didn't realize beautiful, gorgeous young Queen Ashley is a black woman. Wake the fuck up. Okay? Click on a picture or two now. Go to their channel. Look at their. Correct me if I'm wrong, Queen Ashley. You did a live year and a half ago. It's still up, is it? I don't know. But go show a little interest in another human being if you wanna really like act like a Karen. Go and check out. Go and check. Even when somebody comes into hippies, whether it's, I forget, Michigander Dan, Michigander Dan came into hippies and he had 11 subs. Maybe it was him and another guy. Two of them back to back came in. And they were trying to get to 50 so they could go live. And I went over, checked them out. Erica Suter, a.k.a. Stacy, went and checked them out. Says, oh, I love your dogs. Oh, you have animals. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. When you go over to throw them a little prescription there, a little boop, to prescribe to their channel, it takes like 10 to 60 seconds to figure out what somebody's vibe or jam or what have you is. I have a gaming desktop. Nice. I need to start fucking standing streaming. No word of a lie. I need to, I love doing it. I'm going to probably start doing it in the kitchen counter or something because this sitting shit ain't no good for old people. And everybody knows I'm Black Irish, so that means I got a dump truck back there. I got a badonkadonk, and the last thing that needs to be doing is being idle, being sat on all day. Nope. So yeah, I totally need to. Here we go. How about some little Connie nostril cam, huh? Do a little bit of that. All right. I can stand up. That's a little. Oh, wait a minute. We got to get the chest in there because Connie always like to have this little. Oh, do I have a toilet change? I think I still have a toilet chain in this house, and I have plenty of crucifixes because if anybody ever gives you something blessingly and religiously, and I don't care whether you agree with that religion or not, always take it and say, I will hold this in my heart. Yeah. So, shut up, fucking nostril cam. There it be. All right. I am going to call it a day. Oh, hold on a minute. There you go. Hell yeah. Well, just keep saving. Every day, every week, every month, a few pennies for the house, few pennies for the house. And like I said, you could sit and have a debate all day long with a person that buys a house versus a person that rents. And a person that rents doesn't have to lay out like the money Brandy and I were talking. $14,000 for a new HVAC system, $1,200 for a tree, fucking this and that and the other thing. So they're both good, but when you get older, if you can get real estate, and you don't have to get it young, I basically rebought real estate at 65, and I've already got a fuck ton of equity built up. So it doesn't take that long. Owning is expensive, but if you can pull it off, get yourself a little tiny home, a little, what do they call them? Fixer-upper. If you know anybody that can do a little bit of fucking demolition and a little bit of, all you need is somebody that can do a little bit of demolition and a little sheetrocking, and anybody can paint, all right? Anybody can paint, and you can be a bad painter, and then as you paint, you become a better painter. The next thing you know, you're cutting a line freehand with a brush. Not snorting with your hand. You're cutting a line along a casement window. Yeah, there you go. Mine's, I don't know, 1,300 square feet, but it doesn't include the finished basement because for some reason, if you are partially underground in the Northeast, the insurance companies don't recognize finished basements. They don't recognize basement bedrooms or basement bathrooms. Like, what the fuck? What, because it can flood? Well, flooding is normal. It's Jesus. Jesus does the floods. Jesus says, too many sinners down there in Nolans. I gotta flood you all out. I gotta flush it. Gotta do a reset. And what's Brandy say now? On the 30th of May, or is it the 31st? I don't know. Who the hell knows? Brandy's saying this, they're all back. They're all back. May 31st. They're all back. They did a cleansing and even more than before back. 31st. Yeah, I clicked on my time. I don't see that. My time is military. Shut off 1542. And then when I just let the cursor hover over it, it brings up the date, which I think is pretty wild. Oh, and my son, when he was here, I now have all three of my Bluetooth items. My amazing over-the-ear earbuds, which are fucking badass. And shout out Ocean State Job Lot that I bought all three of them from. This is like 10, 12 bucks. Because I'm a shit show unpaid intern, I have headphones so I can look similar to the Bina. But he likes everything white. My color is blue. I love blue. And then this fucking, and that was, those headphones were like 15 bucks. And this was 15 bucks. A fucking bonus fucking boom, boom, boom speaker. And all three of them are fucking, what do you call it? Bluetooth connected to this laptop now. How fucking awesome is that? So I can, it's amazing. And it was fucking 15 bucks. And it's the size of a tube of fucking, the rolls, the giggle guy, the rolls that the guy comes out of the can. It's the size of that. It's fucking, it works great. And Bluetooth. Thank you. Yeah. So he set up a subsection along the bottom. See, I don't really, this computer is weird now that it's been reworked. I don't think you're able to put it, or at least us normies aren't able to put anything on a home screen. So, what did I do with you guys? Everything goes across the bottom row. I mean, literally, I can have, I hope that's you guys. Yep. I just shrunk you guys down and you went away. And I'm like, I hope I can bring him back. Yep. So slowly but surely. And he was like, it's funny because he's very technologically savvy and smart and educated and what have you. But he's very specific in his job, which is very much that. And then in his life, he's all Apple, iPhone, fucking blah, blah, blah. So he knows nothing about an Android. And I guess, it's funny when somebody's that smart, but they're very pigeonholed. He's like, how come you let this guy take everything Microsoft off your computer? I said he said it was the right thing to do. And then when I said it to people like FileApp, they're like, oh, that's good. That's great. That's awesome. Oh, he set you up with Brave, my browser or whatever is called Brave now, whatever. And the kid was like, oh, all right. There is another world out there other than my little circle that I live in. So that's about it. All right, folks, I'm all talked out. I'm all satted out. I need to stop sitting. And I'm going to get up and do something. Don't know what it is. Maybe I'll move around for a little while. Maybe I'll do a little Lord Doc. A little Doc Holiday impression. I should have been doing this the whole time. But then I wouldn't have been able to pay attention because I have a hard enough time like talking to Silver and then trying to read the chat. Oh, well, or even when I'm just a viewer, even when I'm just a bushwatcher and lurker, as you get older, you find that when you're listening to Jamie and then reading the chat, all of a sudden the chat is the only thing in your brain and you don't hear Jamie and you're like, oh, whoa, I just missed what he said. What'd he say? Oh, and I can't fucking rewind. Fuck you, Jamie. Couldn't fucking rewind. Fuck you, DVR bullshit. That was a joke. Don't anybody go clipping that and send it to Jamie and say that I'm fucking fuck you. And I think if everybody knows that I'm the king, I have mastered the AC, impersonating AC, going fuck you. First time he saw it, he was like, "What the fuck?" Some things come naturally, like all right, like a Rick Crud, all right. All right. Brandy's leaving us with big smiley faces. So that's a beautiful. I hope they're smiley faces. Are they smiley faces? Hang on. First we do this, and then we big screen it, and whoa! Now they're yeah, those are the big grinnies. I didn't know if they were the. I don't know if they were. Could have been any number of things. So that's the bye, Savvy. Can we fuck the game? Wait a minute. Where the fuck did that come from? Oh. Everybody hold on. Emergency. All right, as Captain Sully Sullenberger said, brace, brace, brace. Fucking stop the plane on the Hudson. Where did can we fuck the game? What the fuck does that mean? Did I miss something? Okay, we got Bluetooth, nice speaker, 31st. First, did that come out of the clouds or something? What the fuck? You people. All right, I will forever wonder what we're talking about when we say, can we fuck the gay man? Which gay man you're gonna fuck? You got a good chance of fucking Jamie. Scotto, I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't want to know. That's personal. Jamie's made it public. You got a chance. You got a chance with the old James. Mm-hmm. And on that note, we'll forever wonder. And I will everybody loves Scotto. Personally, it's mano a mano, strictly platano. All right? Strictly platonic. I'm pretty specific. After when you've been on this earth, when you've been on this God-greened earth for 68 years, you get pretty specific about what you want in life. And if you don't get specific, you're just going to get fucking used up and washed up and thrown away again. So be careful. Scotto is. I don't look at beauty or not beauty, what have you. And I mean, I'm not saying 100%, but Scotto's beautiful inside. And he's a funny bastard. And everybody loves Scotto. Everybody. And if they don't love Scotto, well then, fuck them. That's all. Inside and out. Yep. I see beauty very, very differently. Like when I look at a 1970s, 80s, or 90s supermodel, I see a lot of masculine, manly figures on females. And I go, are we in the androgynous era now? And so I'm a real soft, little bit rounded, like nice rounded face, girl next door. I'd say Southern Belle, but according to Moshe, I'm not allowed to even cross the Mason-Dixon line, so I can't say that. But yeah, if you picture a girl 21 or older on a farm, almost 50. I know it's outside beauty pains. Yeah, but it doesn't, because you can find beauty and fun and laughter and love and anything and everything. I mean, especially like with animals, you look at some people that are very short-sighted. They'd be like, "Ooh, that's not a pretty dog, or that's not a beautiful cat." And you'd be like, "No, you need to look at that thing fucking seriously. That animal is gorgeous, you know." So yeah, that's that. Okay. And on that note, everybody's beautiful. And in the infamous words of Dead Mary, I'm pretty crazy, Judy. Same. You got the same hair. You forgot bohemian, hedonistic, naturist, attempted stand-up comedian. But I think I'm going to have a new outro, because I got rid of the all caps OKAYBYE. It's used up. I'm hearing everybody and their brother saying it. And then I had some very terrible words enter my ears recently. when somebody said, "Oh, when you do that, it makes me think of so and so," and I went, I almost joined Elizabeth. I almost said, "Elizabeth, I'm coming." So I think I need to switch it up. And seeing he wants attention. Con Job is the new favorite name, by the way. Capital COON, all caps CONN. Con, like a con man. And then lowercase JOB, because he's never held one. He's never had a capital JOB. Liz K came up with that earlier in the stream, by the way. So seeing Con Job wants attention. I think my new outro is going to be, now we call him Fred Sanford. Red Fox was a great human. He was a money. You want to see something, Google or type in your search bar on YouTube. Red Fox, 1950s or 1960s stand-up. He was the original, what do they call it? Crowd, whatever. Crowd engager, you know, like Matt Rife and everybody else does. Crowd worker. Red Fox was the original one. Fucking liquor in his hand, cigarette burning, and he was on stage out in Vegas going, "Holy shit." He'd look at a woman with a man and go, "You working, girl?" Trying to call her a prostitute. He was the original dirty comedian before To the Moon, Alice. Oh, that was, what's his name, right? Jackie Gleason, right? The Honeymooners. To the moon, Alice. Yeah, that was back when you could say, "To the moon, Jen. Right here, I'm going to uppercut you. I'm going to uppercut you. Uppercut." So we have two new words today. Con Job and uppercut. Although I made up about 25,700 others. My new outro is going to be in the words of, I'm going to be polite. Queen Ashley calls her Grandma Mary. Grandma Mary. And you're going to stay bored. You are going to eternally stay bored. You have been cursed with eternal boredom. So that's it. I'm going to try and, except for typing. I can't type grandma when I can type DED, capital DED, attached to capital MRY. So my new outro is going to be in the words of Grandma Mary. I love you all. I love you all. But I hate you two. And we all know who you two is. So let's go. Look at that. You got Brandy going, "Hey girlfriend, I've been looking for a wing gal. I've been looking for somebody to soar over these streets with me. I need a fucking partner in crime." There you go. There's the curedom to your boredom. Cajun Brandy is the curedom to your boredom, SSL. All right? Okay. You cool with that, Savvy, with my new outro? I love you all. I hate you two, but I love you all. And everybody knows that Doc's been live. Doc's don't have a negative word to say about the man other than he is in charge of the Wild Wild West show. Doc Holliday and the Wild Wild West show coming to you from Tombstone, Cow Hampshire. Oh, look, you get to SSL, you get to ride shotgun in the golf cart. And you can take turns driving and take turns throwing. One can throw with two hands and the driver can throw with one hand while you're wheeling. It's an outing. You got an outing coming up, SSL. Fucking grand. Is it grand? Is it El Grande that you came here? Because now you're getting picked up and going on for an outing with Brandy. Nothing better than a Brandy outing. Well, I mean, maybe a Brandy inning, but hey, that's just a baseball terminology. Inning. First, second, third inning. Yeah. Oh, look, You're in like Flynn. You're welcome. You're welcome. I think we can have a little bit of consolation, bridge building. olive branching here, you know? There you go. 6 adults. Yeah. The only thing I'm doing in preparations, don't mind my fucking stutter, comes out every now and then. The only thing I'm doing in preparation of meeting Brandy is handing a human or two that are not going to be with us all of the contact information with all of us with thousands of dollars of bail money. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going to shower, manscape, head to the toes. Yep. And I'm so much of a naturist, the toe hair usually gets taken off by Mother Nature when I'm out running around bollocky bare ass. So we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, so that's it. Queen Ashley, start saving because you're going to have to add to that bill. And if we don't use it at the end, you come home from a little bender that it's going to be, take the emergency bail fund and put it right towards the bills, put it right in the fixer-upper house fund and what have you, right? Just, this is, we don't like to pay. I know very little other than I cannot. I heard that's somebody that went up on AC's panel one time that probably a lot like me is audio AIDS diarrhea and also has sex with its Jeep Cherokee. Is that the right person? Is that the right person you're talking about? And how they ever disrespect the great store, the great convenience store chain of Wawa that's not cool. I mean, we already had Shelly and our click chick disrespect Wawa. And what's a fucking Tesla? The goddamn fucking golf cart's a Tesla? Oh, get the fuck. I thought he had sex with a fucking cheap Cherokee. Like, I thought I must maybe fucking Sweet So Delicious wants to fuck me. Fucking AC wants to fuck. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, man. I got to fucking pump him up here. Fucking Tonic wants to fuck me. All right. Well, maybe he fucked a hoe in a fucking Jeep Cherokee or something. All I remember is, I know so little. He tried to fuck his Tesla, for fuck's sake. Is that what you're telling me? Fucking listen, Willie. Yeah. I know so little about so many motherfuckers. There's only so much left up here. There's only fucking so much. No, you're not allowed to put that name in my chat. No, too far, Brandy. I don't get that. I know so little and cock for so many. That's the greatest fucking compliment and insult I've gotten in my whole life. That's a 50-50 right down the middle compliment insult. That's great. Oh, now is it emotional cucking or mental cucking or financial or physical or materialistic cucking or is it just fucking time cucking? Which are all the cuckings? Huh? Which you gotta, you guys gotta be more fucking specific, you motherfuckers. You gotta be more specific. I'm gonna start. But what? It's not shirt worthy. Nah. I'd give it to you if it was shirt worthy. And I come from the vacation lands, Cape Cod, New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island. Huge vacation destinations. So they got all the fucking t-shirts shops up the wazoo. Hampton Beach, fucking, you name it. I've seen, and a vacation in Key West, fucking Bahamas, fucking Cabo. I've been to every fucking t-shirt vacation spot you can. So I do it all loudly. Well, my legal government last name is Loud, right? Capital Loud. It's my last name, so comes at the turf. You know? I got a clear dildo as a gift from my best. I was in a VC with Boston Just Tracy, all the objects. Oh, such a tune. That's pretty funny. That is good. Well, I'm just happy that there you go. You won because you got a Dunkies, and you're fine because you didn't win. So that's all that. Yeah, I don't know. AC went live yesterday morning. He was live for 3 hours with Jamie this morning. I doubt you're going to get that. I'm just going on just a knee jerk, barely thinking about it. Assumption, rationalization. Plus, he love a good class clown. Love a class clown. Yeah. I don't think I became a class clown until after school was over. So I think it came out in my. And plus, I think I had some killer, didn't realize it at the time, but clowns that I was going up against in the mid 70s in high school. Yeah, so I wasn't. High school was more of a survival. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. You should go give it a look, see, and stick it on. You could probably stick Jamie and AC and the coverage they were doing. You could probably stick it on 1.25, 1.5. Rebel, you can put on fucking 2 times easy because he talked so slow. I just started to do Rebel in a Southern accent. I can't do it. Yeah, you're a seasoned vet. But yeah, and I see that I have poor tube. But I see when I go to click on ×2, it says you can do ×3. Aww. Nothing like a good mommy and me nap. There you go. I'm just wrapping it up. I've been wrapping it up for probably fucking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes now, gals. And yeah. I hope you're talking about this zipper, the zipper that gives us the cleavage connected to the chestables. That's the zipper. Never mind that Colombian zipper. Never mind that Colombian necktie zipper that hippie has. And by the way, I was sound asleep last night, AJOT. And I woke up, and that was my very first thing I did was when I was slowly waking up. I rewatched You and Hippie, and it was so nice. But T-shirt, no zipper. It was yeah. And AJ might have all the zippers packed. We might be it might be a while. Might be a couple of 3-4 weeks before we see another zipper. Are you telling me to tell you to shut up, or hopefully you're telling AJ? AJ, feel free to tell us all to shut up if you want. Well, first of all, she's just waking up, so shh, be quiet around mommy. Don't be loud around mommy when she's waking up. See, sweet so delicious. I know how to whisper when the time is right in the right environment. But the rest of the time, I want to make sure you motherfucking hear me. All right? All right? I got a way better fan than fucking Ricky Crowd. I got the best fan in the business. All right? Mm-hmm. Brandy, watch it. I'm married. You might make it think. Chicken bow wow wow wow. Chicken bow wow. AJOT's definitely got that good old fashioned bohemian hedonistic chicken bow wow vibe. Even if you just got the vibe, even if you just got the talk, on YouTube, you don't need the walk. All you need is the talk. All right. And on that note, I'm going to be envisioning AJOT and Brandy strolling in Mother Nature. I won't say any more. I won't say no more. But I'm going to go. And, yep, don't tease me. That's like Jamie, Everybody thinks Jamie's guy. Everybody thinks Jamie's a guy. Everybody thinks Jamie's gay, but he's bisexual. So when Jamie says to a woman, "Don't tease me," bye, Queen Ashley, for the second time. All right, there you go. Everybody loves a good pink taco. Okay, I love you all. You too. Fuck you too. I hate you too. Everybody else I love. R.I.P. Grandma Mary. Shout out to the tacos and the beana. Hey, I'm an unpaid intern now at the shit show, so I can say beana.